What the hell is this place anyway?
Can you believe it? A Resident Evil 1 randomizer. What will they think of next? So I've actually never played the original Resident Evil randomized. I did play the remake randomized, which I'm sure you've already watched. So let's get right into it, son. Why have this preamble at all? Why don't they just make the whole damn Tenfei video out of the gameplay, son?
Biorand.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that enthusiasm. Our first time through, I think we got to go through Chris Redfield style, son. We got to earn our stripes, take our lumps. I assume he's still going to have a 6-slot inventory, which is sad. Also, no Mary Burton's, son. It's rough being Chris Redfield.
You'll see.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He's after STARS members.
I'll cut your belly and
Get
turn
away!
you into my flower bed.
Wow. Oh, what is this?
Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die. We're both gonna die.
Well then, I appreciate Brad Vickers' confidence in us. I like how the story is. Brad, Chris, and Barry just kind of wandered into a house in the woods, and it was really awkward, and Brad was super pessimistic. And also some lady said she was going to slice our belly open. Like Dr. Grant explaining raptor claws to that little brat kid. At least we start with the Beretta. That's more than we can say for vanilla Chris Redfield. We've also got a knife. Doesn't be enough for this, but see, Brad Vickers has already lowered his self-esteem. I keep pressing the wrong button, and I always will. Clip for Beretta. Wow, stars don't know what a magazine is. You know, I hear clicky-clacky hunter feet, but surely... Oh, hey guys. Appreciate y'all coming over for dinner. I've got human man with a gun shit to do, so y'all, you know, can just sit in here and chill. Also, we're playing the PC version, so I can actually skip these door animations. My God, I've just cut 4 or 5 minutes off the playthrough. Now, is there going to be a zombie over here eating Kenneth? Or something worse? Like 2 zombies. Oh no. Oh no, Rebecca! The timeline shifted. Oh. He doesn't know what the hell's happening. He's like, how do you have a gun here? Cheating bastard. I ain't even going to switch to my knife to save ammo, son. Pop. Watching zombies drop. Oh. You're just embarrassing everybody now. So another nice thing that they have added in this version is we can aim and press the run button and reload in real time. And we can also quick spin by holding down and pressing run. Aren't these mod developers just so amazing? Hey, Rebecca, or Kenneth, I guess now. They got the wrong IDs issued to them when they joined STARS, and they were both too awkward to get it corrected. So they just stuck with that name. It's like a Jerry from Parks and Rec, or Gary, or whatever the hell his name is. Well, look at you having a good item on your shins. I appreciate that about you, Rebecca. This is going in my report when they bring you up for promotion. Posthumously, of course. You're like more like posthumously if it's this terrible video, Uncle Tenfei. I ain't chuckled once. Damn, I didn't know Knuckles' a kid and I was watching. Also, I've played Sonic 3. One of the first things he does is chuckle. after he punches Sonic in the gut so hard that he shits out all the emeralds and stops being supersonic. Robotnik's like, write that down. Write that down. I want to check that emblem, but I don't want to check the backside of a hunter. Maybe if they were modded death claws, but no. So I'm going to calmly walk out here and see where my friends went. I mean, to meet my friends who are totally still standing out here.
Am I poisoned? Damn it, give me serum.
Oh no. Chris's friends ditched him and he can only think of himself as being poisoned now. His heart is poisoned by lack of friendship. That's awful. Let's see what Gill's gun became. I was hoping it became a bigger gun. But we'll just have to be Beretta boys for now. Let's see if there's still a dog that doesn't want us to go outside. Yep, I'm telling you, the crowd back in the 90s shit their pants. I mean, I was there. I had already played Resident Evil 2 before I played this one, actually, so I was all right. Oh, well, we have the armor key. We can pop in here for fun. Oh, hey, that was fun. What a good time we had in that room. Sharks in the floor. That's worse than smoke in the water. I don't need to be pushing stairs. I need to be stabbing sharks. Honestly, look at them coming at me, son. That's awful. There's something surreal, quite surreal about it, really. It's quite surreally interesting. Can the little ones even hurt you? Oh no, they just break. Sharks break when they're killed. Look at that fancy painting of a man with a fancy helmet on the left side. It's so much more entertaining than what I'm trying to do right now. You have to stop. It's time to stop moving. I need the lady from Blastcore to come here and tell you it's time to stop moving. It's the most difficult enemy in the game. How is this the start of my first ever original Resident Evil randomizer? And why can't I hit you more easily? There. I fucking told him I want to look at this painting. Oh, well, I thought it was interesting, but Chris Redfield's like, yeah, whatever. He's like Nightshade when you try to show him that statue of a horse, son. He don't care. Now, there's the ornery shark. I do want to get back there and check the item. Should I just shoot them to death with my bullet-shooting gun? Maybe we'll come back here. We'll put a pin in it, now that we've put a knife in them sharks. Oh, yeah, the map might be randomized as I walk inexplicably up the side of the steps. I'll take it. Nope. It just counts as a map. We could even open up our menu and look at it with our eyes. Such mystery and intrigue. Oh no, I need a sword key. Sir Arthur Sword Key is the only one who knows about that door. Well, let's go upstairs. Why not? Do we want to encounter Rebecca and Richard? I somehow forgot the name of the guy that gets bit by the snake. Rebecca and what's his name? Harold. Richard, Ike, and bees. Save me. I can't fight bees. I don't have the heart for it. I realize I have 8 inventory slots, by the way, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, just an overturned chair and nothing else. I am going to shimmy shuffle, though, just in case. Oh, hey, speaking of Richard, there he is guarding this handgun magazine for me to have. Or, excuse me, this crank. Is it 1 or 2? I have to know where Jason Statham bangs his girlfriend in public to keep his heart going, son. It's important to the plot. The square crank. Forrest, a.k.a. Richard. His head collapsed into his torso. That's rough. Oh no, birds were declared. And he doesn't have any other items. I hate you, birds that were declared. Almost as bad as the bees. The birds and the bees. Barry tried to warn me when he sat me down to talk about the birds and the bees, and I scoffed. And look where it's got me. Oh no. A snake. Listen to this creepy snake music. Snake battle and roll. Oh no, some of them have more orneriness inside of them, and they take a lot of bullets. But I'm the hero. Fish and Garrett could learn a thing or two from me. He'd be like, hi, I'm in the Florida Everglades, and I'm about to blat pop a cap in that 20-foot python. I'm just unlocking all the doors today. I'm the belle of the ball. Oh, what's this? Garden the Push statue room, huh? Huh? Nobody's impressed. Look, you're going to be the first one to get a face full of fart gas when I fail the puzzle. Because you fell right on top of it. It's like that bear in Cross-Tekken doing his ultra. That guy had a lot of tenacity. It's because I was boosting his adrenaline with my unnecessary taunts. Appreciate you, buddy. Alright, I'm hoping for the best item in the game, like a grenade launcher. Or a Colt Python. Maybe it'll even have dum-dum rounds, son. I'm more of a blow-pop round man myself, though. Yep. Exciting. Button-pushing action. Hey, flame grenades. These will go great in my grenade launcher, or bazooka, as they call it. Snakes respawn, so I guess let's not bother shooting them to death, even if it is fun and satisfying. Oh, hey! The black tiger spider. What a fun thing to find here in this room. I don't think there's any item. The files become items too, if you haven't noticed. So I don't think there's another item over there past him. At least I hope not. Let's hope there's nothing bad waiting out here in the hall. The halls are bad. Because of dogs. Ha ha ha, idiots! Why don't you learn how stairs work, shitlords? I can't shoot you from here. Other than, you know, my disparaging comments, which hurt more than bullets, some would say. There ain't nobody down here, and that's the best news I've gotten all day, son. I'm gonna look at this fresca. I wish I had time to enjoy a fresca, son, but Chris Redfield, it's nothing but bottled water. Hey, more flame rounds. For me to have. That I could totally fire out of a gun. Okay, we're gonna have Deeps race these zombies down, boys. Deeps race! He body blocked for me. It was enough. I can't believe I didn't get grabbed or bit right there, son. I was talking so much shit, I can't believe I didn't get bit. All right, let's do something about all this. What's the meaning of all these handgun bullets in that inventory? Governor? All right, well, we don't need you, crowd, just yet. Make my inventory purty. And if I had to qualify the level of purtiness, I'd put it at right smart purty. You crowd know. Bullet shooting guns will be fed good today. Look at this little key. Gonna open me a little desk drawer. An old-fashioned typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon. You don't got to shout, Chris. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna have to go up there and fight through the dogs. Dog fighting. We might even get bit on the cheek of the ass. Hopefully they don't get lockjaw afterwards or we'll be ruined. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna pop right up here and just start fucking unloading, boys. The hero, oh no, Ray, the Doberman. Sport fuck. Okay, here we go. Deep race. Deep race. There's so many of them. Chris, you want to aim at the one fucking thing in front of you, buddy? Okay, I gotta get out of this room. Please open the door and leave. Okay, yeah, I might have taken just a bit of damage. A wee nip o damage. Luckily, snakes can't get you if you don't stop believing. Save me, Rebecca Chambers. I need powerful healing. Maybe one of these will be a first aid spray. Green herb ain't bad, but a red herb to go with it. Be just right, boys. Hey, saving my game before I die could also be interesting.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
Rebecca!
Look at those monsters!
don't talk. I'd like to stay here a little bit longer. At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. What is that?
Rebecca.
It's a triggering system for a bomb!
I will. Wait here. I'll be back soon.
Well then, seems Rebecca was having some sort of fit, and Barry just sat there saying nothing. So, okay, let's see if we can not get killed immediately. Somehow I doubt it. Oh, hey, buddy. Ain't you pretty? Alright, maybe I can just ignore him. Oh no, his good friend is here too. How many of you live up here, by the way? I'm just curious, son. I know you didn't get cleared for that by the landlord. I really need to get back to that other item box and get my first aid spray, but there's so much danger. Too many dogs. Oh well, we'll just have to go for it. Engine to go, baby. I doubt I could deeps you down with a Beretta, but oh, okay. I had enough HP to tank a hit. Good for me. I guess I should eat this green herb. It feels like a waste. Please no enemies that I can't fight. I could fight crows. I could fight crows. I can even count them, son, as soon as I get done breaking all these Benjamins. Never I've been so personally offended by a band's name. All right, nobody's going to be down here, and that's fantastic. This is fantastic. Just like Reed Richards is, I've been told. Ah, there we go. Shotgun shells. Andy is dropping the ball left and right today with his choice of presents. Okay, I guess the serum, maybe it doesn't randomize. That would kind of make sense, maybe. Sort of. When you really think about it. All right. Oh, I don't have a first aid spray. I'm so used to the vanilla game. I just assumed I had a first aid spray. I made it up. Son Jonathan Frakes shaking his head. Let's save our game since I'm not doing very good. But in my defense, all I got's this Beretta and knife. No, I don't need to save again. And you're just throwing all kinds of hateful nonsense at me. So I just want you to know that we're both equally culpable, me and you, Bio Randcoon. Bio Randcoon. Armor keys for me. I could use my small key in this room. Look at that. Now that I've eaten my green herbs, they're like, got you good. 2 of them. Allie and Allie's sister were behind this. I know it. Well, since I can skip these door transitions, I don't mind running all the way back and getting that small key. I assume there's logic where you can't track yourself by using a small key incorrectly. So we're just going to believe. We can't blame... Does Namsku? Does he do this by a Rand as well? I have to have somebody's name to blame, son. And it can't just be myself. And my reward... Hey, the mortal wounds. The mortal wounds. Okay, we do have a time limit to get back to Rebecca with this serum. This serum's making me thirsty. Okay, good. There was nobody in here. Probably need... Yeah, I was going to say I probably need the sword key to get through that door. Let's see if I have just enough clearance to walk over here, grab these grenade rounds that I could totally use right now. Okay, buddy, you're real mature. You know that? In the dining room as well, where everyone's supposed to be good friends while they break bread, not break shins. Hey, lady, you're not as fancy as that one downstairs. Does Chris have anything to say? He can't even see that. It's above his eye level, son. Here I am, boys.
Here's the serum. Is he all right?
Maybe his radio is broken. I think you'll be all right because I gave you a shot. But please stay out of trouble.
It's broken.
You like it? Most of these medicines are from Umbrella. Yes, sir! Yes, he is. Thanks.
What happened to Jill and Wesker?
Yes, sir!
I like how through all that awkward mess, Chris was immediately like, man, I wish Jill and Wesker was here. Everybody else is being weird and asshole-ish. Also, I like how when Rebecca pointed out all the medicines were made of Umbrella, Chris just sadly shook his head. So I guess it
You
gave
were
back...
bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
I guess it gave Barry and Rebecca the same voice, is why we only heard Rebecca voice lines during that little exchange. Is there anyone in this hallway that needs to be shot to death? Oh, hey! I see. I guess they're the silent type. I like, oh, that's your death pose. The music stopped when I went to get my just reward. Oh no, the music didn't stop. My headphones stopped because they're terrible. They're just terrible. They're like Bob's Burgers family, son. They're just terrible. Sorry, I was trying to fiddle with the button on them. And now I've turned on the mode where my own voice is amplified through them because we can't have anything good in this godless fucking blighted earth. It is the Dead Bay channel. Nothing good can happen. Nothing good can happen. I can't tell if I'm shooting dogs or not because I have no audio and I'm too stubborn to pause. So I'm just going to deeps the dogs down in angry silence as my own voice booms through my ears. The reverse 10K experience. Oh no. Reloads don't matter if you just have hope in your heart and additional bullets in your magazine. You're like, yeah, I guess it reload doesn't matter if you've got bullets in your gun. Uncle Tiffany, that's quite the revelation you came to. Son, Nostradamus here. I'm wiggling with auto-aim. It detects if there's still hate in their heart. And Chris snaps onto it, son. He snaps onto it. You crowd are so tenacious. Okay. I think I finally actually managed to deeps all the dogs down. That'll just make my headphones work. Wouldn't that be interesting? I hate this. Hold on, you crowd. I'm just going to pause for a second. And just like that, I have audio again. What a fun time to be alive. You have used the armor key, have I now? Oh, hey, buddy. Crows. Why did it have to be crows? Alright, yeah, I hear you crowd yelling at somebody. Just because you found a bag of potato chips laying on the ground doesn't mean everybody walking by wants them. Just ask my friend Tommy. Why is this happening? I hate you all so much. It's actually surprisingly difficult to fight these crows in Resident Evil 1. Because you control like a howitzer tank, if that's a thing. This is the final boss of the game. I hate this so fucking much. How are you more dangerous than the dogs and spiders? The geometry doesn't make sense. I wish I could go back in time and tell everybody to not waste their time with this pointless franchise. I've used up every bullet I've ever owned. Are all the guns in the lab? I'm just praying that this has entertainment value for y'all, because with the videos I've been putting up lately, son, I'd be surprised if anyone's still watching. Abysmal even for Dead Face. It's almost like people don't want to watch me get mad at Magic the Gathering. Okay, more ink ribbons are good. Yes, these are all fantastic things to be finding. If only I had a bazooka. with which to fire them. The researcher will not have a good item on his desk. It's well arranged. Is that a reference to arrange mode? I'd like to think so. I'm just going to run past you. He's like, that's the most insulting thing anyone's ever done. Hey, there are bees in this room. Isn't that interesting? And Eagle of East, Wolf of West, Blue Edition, son. I think that one has Meowth in it. Green herbs, these will go great with my red herbs. How did you know? How did you know? Well, we could save plenty of times, so that's good. If I'm not, you know, killed by bees, son. Little Macaulay Culkin. Second monitor getting looked at, son. How is he going to watch Tenfei without his glasses? That girl will be screaming. Okay. The best item in the game, please. Shotgun shells are good. If you have the correct ordnance dispenser, to use the technical term. All right, so where do we need to go now? We probably need to check that room off the main hall that had the chimeras in it. The bitching chimeras that I ran away from. Tactically, of course. Joseph Joestar knows. Now, unfortunately, in Resident Evil 1, you can't just have your items conveniently mix themselves in the inventory when you click on them. You've got to drag that shit out. Just like the Tenfei channel itself. If I find a shotgun and a bazooka, we're set, boys. We are set. Gotta make it extra double purdy. I guess we need to bring the knife now. That's the state we've been reduced to. Knife status. Yes, sir. Recording this on a Saturday afternoon. What a nightmare. Oh yeah, we also need to explore that room past the spiders, although we can't check everything in there without the lighter. Because unfortunately, Chris Redfield doesn't start with one in the original Resident Evil. It's tragic, I know. Oh yeah, I guess there is the herbicide room, although we can't do anything in that room without the herbicide. I guess that's why they call it that. Please ignore me. I'm like the Grand Galactic Inquisitor from Venture Brothers, son. I need to be ignored. It's the only hope the Earth has. Oh, I need a small key for that. How embarrassing. Well, at least there's no one in here. Oh, hey. Is that the helmet key? The Lord helmet key? It is. Now we need to go upstairs on the east side. No, the west side. George Jefferson was about to look up at his second monitor. Which means Archie Bunker would have started bitching. Because whenever that Jefferson does anything, Archie Bunker starts bitching. I don't have the cool guy key for the cool guy room. What a shame, what a shame. Hey, sweetheart. You crowd aren't as intimidating as you lead people to believe you are. You know that? I appreciate that about you. Alright, let's calmly walk through this room. Or can we outrun... Actually, they might not notice us without line of sight. And that'll be a good thing. I think we need sword key for this as well, don't we? It's odd to have helmet before sword. Normally you want to make sure you got a sword before you put a helmet on because you can't see shit out of a helmet, as they say. As the old adage goes. The old proverb. Well, you can't see shit in a helmet. Long swords don't grow on trees. I think it's how the whole full song went. All right, let's mix items together. That's not the grenade rounds, that's a crank. Killing me. We can store you for a second. We could store you now. And the rest of you crowd, boom. We can now do this. I don't know why I grabbed the acid rounds. Oh, I didn't grab the acid rounds. They were already in my inventory. That's why I grabbed them. Okay, let's pop upstairs right fast. Right fast. Just mixing this for peace of mind, of course. It's like Tommy's favorite Magic the Gathering decks, son. Red and green. My two favorite Magic the Gathering cards are red and green. Son, if you're a longtime 10F viewer, you know both of them by heart. You're like, yeah, because I was forced to through repetition. Oh, hey. Are you mad because I talked shit about you and your beeps earlier? The worst Easter candy. Son, everybody knows it's the sweet tarts that are shaped like little ducks and chicks and bunnies are the king of Easter candy. Really, man? Oh, okay. I was about to say. You just keep letting me down. You're like the new paper. You know what? I'm going to take it. That's my favorite thing about the guy. Yeah, that was legible. What the hell was that? It's like that time Strong Bad got that virus email, son. It was being swallowed by some Ubuntu Linux. He's like, oh, it's just a damn deer head. Or whatever that is. Whatever those words were. I suppose I'll turn the light off. What a creepy room to just sit in and like look at your trophies. Is it Brian Irons? Is this where he hung out when he would come over to visit? Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Thank you. Well, flamethrower fuel. 42. That's what that robot computer was trying to tell that crowd in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I thought I could pick you up. Well, we didn't get any plot progression. We need to push the blue diamond statue in the tyrant room, unfortunately. I don't know a good way to do that. We gotta like kite them all around the room, I guess. And pray. Pray that Chris can handle a tyrant spanking. Okay, okay, you're real mature. I want you guys to know that. Ganging up on me, upstairs on the railing, just the best. I think I might die if I can't get her. Okay, okay, okay. Somehow I walked that off. All right, why don't you crowd follow me around this way for just a sec so you don't go shooting around, and then I'm gonna... Oh. I must have took so much damage that the game can't keep up with it. I think it's about to crash. The game crashed. It was too many tyrants, is what the error code would say. You've once again entered this wonderful scenario. Good luck. We have a lot of stuff to redo now. Let's focus on seeing if we can get that statue pushed and if it's an item we actually need. In fact, we might even cheat. Just to say, since I've been put in such a wretched scenario. If I had the bazooka, I'd just go in there and deep some down, boys. It'd be so satisfying. Right? Scribbles on the wall. I can't even interact with them. Chris Redfield doesn't acknowledge graffiti, son. It's like they tell you at Stars Academy, graffiti is not needy. Can't believe they have a whole 2-week course on graffiti and its effects on society. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you know what? You know what we're going to do? Utility menu. I am now invincible, I'd like to believe. I just want to see what this is and then I'll reload my save. Well, even though I'm invincible, I could still be hit. Let's do this. Let's do this. I shall call him Mini-Me. Excuse me, I was told there's a Mini-Me in my inventory now? Am I making this up? It might be because it's in the wrong slot. Now I've gotten the most brutal inventory of all, nothing. I mentioned recently I don't really have any fucking idea what I'm doing. What about the Ingram? Is that cool? Can I be an Ingram man? I accidentally teleported. Don't tell anybody. I think this was added to the PC version, son. I've become brother named Ben with a Mac 10 so quickly that the tyrants didn't know what happened. Okay. You're real clever. Somehow we won. Now, let's see what this is. Because remember, just knocking that down there is not enough. There's hunters hung all over it, son, by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Redfield soon would be there so that they could sharpen their claws on his asshole. Ducks in a barrel, boys! Ducks in a barrel! Okay, everybody sounds sufficiently mad and dead, but just in case. Good. What were you crowd guarding that I had to have? Please don't be a key. Oh my god, of course, this damn sword key. How are we going to get that? How are we going to get that? How do I reload the game? Or I could teleport, I guess. Is one of these F keys do it? F9. Return to title, F9. Look at that, it was so easy.
Biorand.
Okay. Damn. I don't know how many handgun bullets it takes to knock a tyrant down, but probably not as many as we have, and also we'd be using up all of our handgun bullets, but we have to get that item. We've been put in quite the pickle, son. Ozzy would understand. So, what? Let's take a damn heal, I guess. Do we want to go back through the bitching chimera room first so we have... wasn't there a first aid spray in there? No, we got a first aid spray from the helmet key trophy room. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think the 12 9mm bullets we have in this Beretta right now are going to be enough to drop that tyrant. We could knife him, but his two friends are just going to come up behind us before we can really accomplish that. That's the thing. That's the key to this whole scenario. Plus, he can just hit us through his statue like the huge asshole he is. Is that enough room? Damn it! Why do you have to be right there? I'm just doing this because I'm frustrated. I already know it's not going to work because there's two guys sneaking up behind me right now. Sport fucked to the Redfield story. Chapter 2. That time a bunch of tyrants gang meg me up on the railing. Oops, accidentally reset it. Damn, what are we going to do? There's not enough room to dodge around them to get them all. Because if I could get them all hung together, I could start running around the room and have enough time to do it. But the problem is they had to spawn in like opposite corners. Yeah, I know, survival horror. I'm not even going to bother with my inventory. We just got to make a beeline for this every time. Just the perfect conundrum it created for us, son. It had to be that item, it had to be in that spot, and it had to be those enemies in that placement. Right, guys? Because I don't think there's enough room here to dodge. I can get them hung temporarily. He gets hung on that statue. Can I get past him? I'm just holding up and run. So I have to see when the hitbox decides I'm allowed to get past him, which I don't think is ever. I think we might have determined through experimentation that that's just not a thing that the game wants to do. Okay.
Biorand.
The only other thing I can think to do is just cheat right here so we can keep playing. I mean, I'm trying to do this to entertain y'all. Damn, I hate this. Tell you what. Let's save everybody some time and heartache. I'm gonna go around and get everything I can originally with the helmet key. Because there were some more bullets there. Maybe that'll make the difference. All the difference in the world, the G-Man might say. So we need to go back down here then. Back through the bitching chimera room. Oh yeah, we need to check the back of that room as well. Now that I think about it. I mean, you never know. There could be a damn bazooka back there. It'd be nice. Be quite the hashtag game changer, I have to say. Yeah, you almost had me, buddy. You almost had me. If I was half asleep and had rolled my ankle recently and had both of my feet stuck in buckets full of maple syrup, then I'd have been played right into the palm of your claw. Palm de claw. Okay, no, I was going to say I'm very lucky I didn't take unnecessary damage, but I forgot I'm me. And then I'm just bad at video games. You're like, oh god, the self-deprecation has started. It's over. Close the video. There's no more joy to be found. Yeah, because we can't go in here without the sword key. There's nothing in here that we can do without the, I was going to say, can they spawn an enemy in this room? Because that would be hateful. Let's just check, as long as there's nobody down here bothering us. There's not. Okay, let's just check this room, even if we don't have the herbicide. Okay, I didn't know if something might have changed, like it might have spawned a zombie there instead. I just had hope in my heart, son. I'm like Yamcha. The fact that I could have any amount of hope in my heart is my greatest quality, son. I would also thank you, and Mr. Perfect Seal, excuse me, would have to berate me for thanking you. No, my God, have you got to make my life worse for no fucking reason? No fucking reason. These awful things have to jump on my back. Great, great, great. Did I mention recently that this is a good plan that I had? Because I lied. You kids should have pointed it out. I like how you could still move while I'm doing all this. Not that that's cheating or anything. Never. Okay, I don't think we could even grab everything to be grabbed. It looks like maybe I turned off documents becoming items. Probably because I couldn't guarantee I remembered where all the documents were in original Resident Evil. I want the first aid spray, or, well, this can become the equivalent of a first aid spray when I make it into a full heal. With my mixing hands. The fixin', mixin' vixens are going to show up and give me a hand, son. Nobody stays at low HP when their paws are involved. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to store you, crowd, for a second. Okay. So the plan as I currently understand it, trying to keep that important gap between your ammos and your key items, son. It's all part of Tenfei's guide to having a pretty item box. The most difficult step is remembering the damn controls. Every button just makes you leave the menu. So where was the first aid spray that I made up in my head? It doesn't matter anymore. We all know that this is never going to work, and I'm just going to have to give up or cheat. But at least I can say I tried. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you crowd said it. It seems like there'd be... Yeah, okay, we were able to get around them. This is our best chance. Now's our chance to be a big shot. A big statue pushing big shot, son. We want to get it as far as we can before we get into slap distance. Well, like, camera angle had to change. Am I the first person to complain about the static camera angles of Resident Evil? I'd like to think so. Tank controls, who came up with this? The joke is that I love this classic style of Resident Evil so much, and it's dead. Okay, ducks in a barrel. This was much simpler than I was making it out to be. You'd almost think my default status of bitching and moaning isn't the best way to go about this. Of course, don't forget, we still got to get the item from betwixt the hunters. Ho ho. I'm gonna have to save again. Because if the hunters kill me, I don't want to have to do all that tyrant. Jukin. Almost forgot my proper verbs. I remembered there's ink ribbons in here, and if I'm going to be saving all the time, since I'm bad at the game, I probably should have ought to had them in my inventory. Alright, we'll pop down here, pop in the save room, get our save on, and we will advance the game state post-haste, post-haste. Quite good, quite good. Lucky number 9. Alright. Sorry, I had to check to make sure it's still actually recording. Because that would be the greatest tragedy of all. Vitamins and serums, son. Flintstones vitamins and Hershey syrup. That was my vitamins and serums when I was a kid. In my kitchen cupboard. Oh, this is not the route we want to take. I'm glad you crowd are real apathetic. Apathy is my shield. So this is the music that plays in the mansion when you come back from the guardhouse and it's full of hunters in the director's cut, I want to say. That's why it sounds so discordant, we'll say. Alright, what's the best way to get around you, crowd, these days? Where do you like to wander? Other than over yonder. Once again, the game intentionally just spawns them right where the key item is. This pillar. This is the secret. Look. Aha! Cartoons tell me I'm now invisible. Oh no. We did it, boys! Hot damn! Mint jelly, baby, mint jelly. Yeah, there's nothing inside. There's nothing inside now. There's an item in my hand. Just like the snake in my boots. This was so easy. What was I even complaining about? They're like, you know what, Uncle Tiffany, I'd like to know that as well. It makes 2 of us. The sword key. Okay, let's make sure there was no bad intentions for me to detect. Now, without the sheet music, we can't proc Rebecca Chambers. But in the meantime, we've got shotgun shells, and they're a good thing. Especially when you have shotgun. That's when Gun Haver gets promoted by Flash Fight at the Cheat Commando's side. He has additional gun. Additional Gun Haver, they'll have to call him. Okay. Well, you're important to have, I guess. I guess. Well, we got a proc 4 Itchy Tasty. Let's see who comes out of there. Oh, hey. You. The cannon guy. I wonder if maybe they can't randomize it. Oh, he gave up. Or he didn't. The musical thing. Well, there's the other crank. So now we get to see all possible Jason Statham scenarios, son. They're going to watch that episode of The Simpsons. I was about to reload in my inventory like a peasant. I was going to say they were going to watch that episode of The Simpsons where Marge and Homer become exhibitionists, son, and get some ideas. Honestly, I want to save again. Am I being too indulgent? We're going to get to the end of this, and I'm going to be scrimping for an ink ribbon, son. Trying to get by in this world. Trying to make it on my own. We got to mix some shotgun action. Well, I got keys for days now, and that's fun. Yeah, we might as well save. Just so we ain't got to do none of that again. Heartbreaking as it would be. We basically have access to the whole mansion now. So that's good. It gave me a little error, it was so good. Still don't know if I'm ready to face the Neptune sharks. You're like, isn't that the band from Jabberjaw? Don't they and their friends get no respect? What does Scooby do that they neglect? They be putting all their foes in check, but them and their friends get no respect. Yeah, but they got a cool special underwater mic to sing in. Well, the sword key's already done. But it gets us to the other half of the lower floors. This is the east side, son. Oh, hey, I can't help but notice you're a real fucking pig. You're a tremendous pain in my ass. Am I poisoned now? What am I supposed to do exactly? Game developers, what were they thinking? Yeah, I'm just gonna die, probably. Is there any way past this? I want you all to put something in front of me before I'm allowed to have a damn gun that isn't this pissant Beretta. It's not even the director's cut. It's not even the arranged mode Beretta. I'm mad. I guess we're gonna have to go in there with a knife and a heel and just deeps race him. Tank and spank. That's fun. That's fun. Someday I'll have something to work with, but today's not that day. I was gonna say we can grab this afterwards, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will always bitch and moan. There's no way that I'll let you get away from all of my groans. As long as the voice inside me is pissed, I will always keep on bitching. It's my Sonic Adventure ending song, son. It can't be any worse than Miles Tells Prowers. I wanna fly! Do. You're like, that's not how it goes. I'll stick with Big the Cat's hey big guy, hey little guy, son. I don't remember the robots. I think Amy Rose's was something like sweet, sweet, you're so sweet. It was basically about how she wants to fuck Sonic, because that's her whole personality. Hey, idiot! Ooh. Deeps race. I can't win this Deeps race. What do you want, game developers? What do you want? I'm just doing it now as out of spite, out of principled spite. Oh, we may have gotten him caught in a loop, son. RNO from Game Center CX would approve. I know he would approve. It's the only thing keeping me going, boys. Keeping me going. That was so easy, boys. They should buff that enemy. I'm telling you, Shape will make that spider that easy. Of course, I'm poisoned now. And God knows when we'll find a blue herb. Oh, he was shitting out babies. I forgot they do that when they get mad. Defensively shit babies. If that was a blue herb, I'd have been so tickled. But I'll take 30 handgun bullets, thank you. What a nice hallway. Oh no! I wanted to pose to be a cool guy, but I was a fool guy. Okay, there's another little key that we need, so that's cool. Fuck you. Oh no, I forgot that doesn't work in this version because everything's too jank. It's got that RE1 jank and stank, son. You go from tank and spank to jank and stank. Victor Von Jankenstank is what they'll call you. Okay. Oh no, just in time for Ray. Like the dogs have like invincibility frames or something, which I call cheating because they're not the player character. I want to pop out here and hope there are heals, but God knows what else is out here. Also, the armor key were used up. Just like that deer girl and the ice key that one time. Well, way to give me confidence with this fucking music, boys. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Oh, hey, idiot. It's enough items that it's worth coming out here and deepsing these damn dogs down. I want you to go flying 100 fucking miles back, by the way, every time I shoot you, so I can't run up on you, because your boy will jump over the fence. Crowd are cowardly. I'd like to have that. Okay, that's good, but I'd like to look at more different items, although it's kind of hard to aim which item you're attempting to pick up. when you're standing right here, right now. Okay, okay, fine, Chris, fine. That's what you want. That's the only thing we're allowed to have. That's what I'll pick up. Well, we need that. Okay, what am I not allowed to have? Okay, well, at least I can go directly in my inventory. I'll still find a way to bitch and moan. Tenfei finds a way. You were so preoccupied with randomizing Resident Evil 1 that you didn't stop to think if you should. And next thing you know, Tenfei is bitching and moaning, and the playthrough is ruined. Yeah, I can't check the other one. They've got priority, I guess. They've got priority. Yeah, you're real scary, buddy. You're real fucking scary. Oh, hey. Speaking of real fucking scary, there's that guy in that bathroom. See if I can make it to the damn item box. I can't believe I'm not detecting any hate. Yeah, hate to see. Such a lack of hate. Yeah, I figured. Oh, there were two of them, so multi-form technique. Once again, Tien Shinhan. Filling my life with misery and woe like I'm Dragon Ball Z abridged Vegeta. Or, Cell. Semi-perfect Cell. Using the key Koha, of course. I don't want to heal until I cure my poison, damn it. Why has the game got to put me in this scenario? Hey, we could go upstairs and trigger the second yawn fight, I just realized. Now that we've got that helmet key. I wonder if that would mess things up. Obviously, we have to put these in order. There we go. I got another small key, so I can open another desk drawer. We could check the one in the Chimera room off the main hall. That's a neat trick. That's a neat trick. We gotta fight past those spiders that are upstairs. Oh, we never examined this to see that it's hex-shaped. The square crank is Doom, but the hex crank is hexing. Hex-mex, they call it. Okay, what the hell do we want to do now? Well, we want to save, so I don't have to fight that spider again and try to get lucky. Daft Punk, be up all night trying to get me past that spider, son. I've come too far to give up who I are. I would only take that up there just to use it up. Because I'm not going to go in there and fight the yawn. I assume it's still going to be the yawn snake. I'm not going in there with a Beretta at danger and poisoned and trying to fight no damn yawn snake. I don't know if you all have picked up on this, but I'm not exactly the best at the gameplay, son. I'm more of an ideas guy when it comes to classic Resident Evil. I'm like, I have an idea that I wish I had better guns and powerful ammos. My MO is powerful ammos. Ammo, they call it. All right, I'm hoping the key to my success is here in this drawer. The key to my success lies in my drawers, son. Barry Burton would agree. Well, that's a good thing to have. But it's not a hashtag game changer. I guess we're going to have to fight the damn upstairs yawn. Blue herbs, a myth. I heard the legends of a tale of a secret of a mystery of a blue herb, but I never was able to prove it to be true. Oh yeah, we still need to see what's out here. Okay. Okay, let's see what your guys' deal is. Can I just run around you or what? No. That can't be allowed. That can't be. Oh! I just walked in there and got eat up. That's fun. That's fun. Oops. Damn. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try a different plan and schema. Like Kojima. I want to see what's in this office that has the hunter in it. So I guess we're just going to have to suck down a heel. Pop in here. Yeah, I had a feeling I couldn't deeps race you crowd with a Beretta, but damn if I didn't want to try. Okay, can they reach me here? Because if they can't, I'll support that. Okay. Yes, please, princess, go through your full animation. God forbid we don't get to see your full dramatic animation. All right, what is in here? Some shotgun shells. Oh, 2 shotgun shells. Wow. Try not to be too generous there. Sparky. Is that really all that's in here? Okay. Oh. Actual dum-dum rounds. So these were something that was ironically dummied out of the original game. But I guess they're supposed to be more powerful Magnum bullets. Dum-dums are like powerful bullets. If you've ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and he has the cartoon gun where the bullets are like cowboys and engines, and when they go flying in the wrong direction, and he looks at what's-her-face, Jessica Rabbit, and says dum-dums, that's what he's referring to. Also, it could be a reference to the Great Gazoo. What the hell do I know about Hanna-Barbera? If it ain't SWAT Cats, I don't care. I don't Hanna-Barbera, as I say. What are you guarding over here? Is it the cannon shotgun? Because goddamn wouldn't I support that. No, it's just a single fucking ink ribbon. How fun and quaint. And making me faint. Okay. Let's go see what remains outside. In the Garden of Chaos. The Garden of Madness. Okay, now that you've woke up, do you have a hitbox? In 2 and 3, you can run over and just go aboard them, but it doesn't quite work like that in RE1, son. You gotta know how to play the jank game. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna need that at some point. Okay, just put 2 of them out here. Why not? Do we have enough crests to go to the guardhouse? I don't remember.
Oh god, the glottal air.
Hey, hey. Can I check this bathtub? No, they're allowed to hit me during this too. That's fun. That's fun. Are they going to kill me before I can even... Yeah, they did. They did. Well, you know what? Fuck you, crowd. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about, no. How about I ain't going to let that happen because I'm going to cheat and see what that item is. Invincibility has been turned on this whole time? I guess it's not really on because it's gray. Because I've been dying. Maybe it doesn't work during randomizer? Let's see. Can I teleport? Okay, I can teleport. So, yeah. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Getting ahead of ourselves.
Biorand.
Is it, buddy? Is it Bioran? Oh no, I'm back. I'm still here. I can't escape. There we go. It's been a fun learning experience, maybe. Maybe that's what we can call it. I need to check that damn bathroom. Let's just take some heals in there and see what we can accomplish. Or I guess I could cheat myself a weapon, just so I'm allowed to check the damn room. That's probably the better idea. In fact, inventory. I can't remember the controls. Look at this strange herb that appeared in my inventory. How quaint and interesting. And then let's go and do the inventory. I think I went in the wrong direction to get to the item I want. Hey, hey. You, I don't like your hunters. Oh, I only gave myself 1 shot. 6 shots. Nah, 4. We don't want them to think we're cheating, after all. Hey, jackass! Oh no, I'm not even allowed to fucking shoot! You fucking things attack so quick! God, what a fucking mess. Ugh. This game's not really designed for randomizer as much as the other ones are. It's got too much clunky jank. I'm telling you. And all of that was for... that's just... Isn't that just a kick to the nuts? So I have to have that. If, of course, it's got to be a room where it forces you to stand still for 10 uninterrupted seconds while the enemies take turns plundering your asshole. That's just fantastic. Damn, what are we going to do? Let's go see if the yawn is the actual enemy that's upstairs. I don't think we would need any of this to get over there. So we only have one other crest, so we do need an additional one. Or we can actually leave out the back door. Before any backdoor shenanigans, son. Zarbon. At the Home for Infinite Losers, looking at his second monitor. I like to think the ogres would allow the crowd in the Home for Infinite Losers to watch Tenfei videos, because they only let them watch bad media that nobody likes. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Oh. I like how it let him bite me during the cutscene. Can you be fought? Do bullets affect the shark? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Especially if you're Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon 4. Okay, it did work. So now we can drop down this hole and nothing bad will happen. We don't have Barry Burton to drop us a rope, so it's a one-way trip. Yes, I will do that. How did you know? I hope it randomizes the director's cut basement music, aka the creepiest basement music, son. The clowns are getting their fart trombones ready. Oh no, this is even creepier. Complete silence. Hey, here's something that I needed. Woohoo! Woohoo! Something that I needed. That's Mario very rarely on Christmas. Because most people don't know what to get the man that has everything. He already has a pair of coveralls, and he already has a mustache and a cool hat. What else are you going to buy that man? It's beautiful. Of course, I don't want to use it until I've gotten a full heal to combine it with, of course. Well, now that we know that the Neptune is the boss of this region, then it doesn't make redoing that area as bad. I hear clacky feet that I hate. If I try to leave, the one dangerous door opening zombie is going to come in. And it's probably not going to be a zombie. It's probably going to be something bad. You're like, man, zombies are pretty damn bad, so what could be worse? 2 zombies. I could chase you around the table, taking pot shots at you. Let's just see what we get. Oh, that's fun. That's also fun. I guess that is worse than a zombie. Oh, great. You just spawned right up my ass. Just where I needed you. I'm telling you, the shit this crowd puts me through. Ridiculous. I'm earning that shit today. I didn't expect to have to earn that shit. I thought at least a little bit of that shit would be provided pro bono. But this has all been con bono. Okay. We need to go down the elevator that's behind those hunters. Our current operation mission objective is to get that bazooka. If we can just manage that, I think we'll be in better shape. Look at that. We're fine, in quotation marks, with a yellow line. We're yellow line fine. Like, where I come from, that ain't fine at all, Uncle Tenfei. That ain't fine at all. Oh yeah, we do have the lighter now, so we also need to check behind those spiders, which is another thing that would be much easier if we had a bazooka. That bazooka is the keyest item of all, because it unlocks so much potential for us, son. Bazooka futures are opening up left and right. I guess let's save. Let us save. Do I want to save all the way over here if I'm going to be trying to grab that bazooka over and over? Or do I want to just save over there? A conundrum. Because I might have to run all the way around. Fuck it. If I get too tired of making the run back over and over, I could always just use the teleporter cheat. Because fuck it. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. What is that room called? Bathroom, probably. Bathroom. Yeah. Hey, jackasses. Deep race, boys. Tank and spank, tank and spank. Oh, I thought maybe we could stun lock him. But he does a little shimmy that makes him immortal. Well, he deeps one of them down. That's kind of impressive. Once again, I may have overestimated the difficulty of this. Their AI doesn't know what the hell's happening. Okay. I got pro gamer skills. Okay, good. Now we could finally start accomplishing something. Because we got ordnance for that bad boy. What a dramatic moment. Yeah, if it was any other enemies in this room, well, that's not true, but there's a lot of enemies that if it was them in this room, none of that would have been a problem. You know, we haven't checked the painting room yet either. I was too busy being mad. Of course, it's hard to be too mad with this soothing Resident Evil 2 save room music that we were lucky enough to proc. Procter and Gamble. Know what I'm talking about? They're like, we really don't. We're Procter and Gamble. This is how we talk, obviously. Obviously. To say otherwise would be quite ridiculous. Okay, we're going to figure this out one step at a time. Now, the way the bazooka works in this game, you can't just switch... Yeah, you can't just switch ammo types as you want. It just holds 6 rounds at a time. So, I probably didn't have to put those flame rounds in there, but I did. And honestly, I don't really regret it. Don't regret it. I'm trying to decide which rounds. The acid rounds are good, especially against living things. Which spiders qualify as, I'd like to think. So, let's celebrate getting the bazooka by saving yet again. Let us save. Now that we've got a big gun that'll kick the hell out of you, we have something to celebrate. Just like the good times. Come on. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're going to fire a bazooka at you. I think is how the song goes. It's time to come together. It's up to you to get blown the hell up. Everyone around the world, come on. She's still frozen in time. Frozen in a time and space divide. But how could the Spencer Mansion survive? I like how I'm not allowed to aim at you, crowd, until I go around the corner and get poisoned. Okay, it didn't poison me, so I'm slightly less angry, but only slightly. Yes, sweetheart, we know you died, and your box, your death box, is so important that I can't walk through it. I see you back there thinking you're slick. Like a cat hiding behind the drapes, thinking he's invisible, son. Thinking he's invisible. That's good. If I could get another green herb, we'll be set. Alright, I'm hoping this will make him leave that tiny alcove. But I could also just do this. Oh, we both missed, thank God. I want to check that item, but Pretty Princess here has a death animation that says I can't do that yet. There we go. Oh, I mean, one bullet? Damn, that's like leaving a penny for a tip. Which is somehow not as bad as that time I was at the Golden Corral with Tommy. And when his aunt made the mistake of saying, should we leave a tip? He yelled out, here's a tip, avoid the clap. Not everybody else found it as funny as me and Ian did, son, but that's all that matters. I'd like to go in there and humble these tyrants as a joke, but I probably should save ammos. Now, where exactly am I going? Let's think. Oh, I got to check downstairs, the elevator. Elevator action. Is latest transaction, elevator action. I didn't mean to cough in the middle of that. Oh, wait, not this way. I guess we should clear up inventory space if we're going to be going down there and doing things. Downstairs, him downstairs, doing things. Let's see, we could store you for now. Once again, I don't think there's a... No, there is a desk drawer down there. I can't remember if it requires a small key or not. But the library does have that in there. I have to go out of my way to mix this one bullet. It's like that time Kramer convinced him to cash all them... No, that's a different Seinfeld. Jerry kept getting royalties because a clip from his stand-up routine was used on some Japanese morning show. And the checks were each for like 40 cents or something like that, but he had to sign like a giant stack of them. And it made his wrists so weak that when Kramer's Japanese guests he had staying over, that he had made them sleep in a giant chest of drawers because he assumed that's how people in Japan slept. And it swelled shut due to the steam from Kramer's hot tub he had installed in his living room. Jerry didn't have the wrist strength to grab the drawers and pull them open, so he had to hack them open with a hatchet. This is all shit that happened in Seinfeld, son. You can't make it up. They say the show's about nothing, but a lot happens. A lot happens. Also, bring oranges if you're going to meet with Japanese investors. They consider it an exotic delicacy, according to Cosmo Kramer. Hey, shitlord! Yeah, what's the matter, huh? Chris Redfield's got an actual fucking gun, and all of a sudden you stop talking shit. And then there's this asshole. God damn it, that's satisfying. Damn, it feels good to be a Redfield. We can't skip this awkward elevator ride, unfortunately. Okay. Well, and they don't stack. Way to insult me. Oh, hey. One of y'all just got black-blatted. Black-blatted. I wish a chimera would jump up on the ceiling in front of me. 69, dude! The good times are finally back. Okay, we did need a small key. Good thing I brought one. Oh, hey, gorgeous. 23. Jim Carrey wouldn't know what to think if he found that flamethrower. Oh. I see. I pushed it the wrong way, and now the door is lost to me. Oh, I guess some of the files do randomize. How quaint. Surely there's no enemies in here. Of course there's enemies in here, Tenfei, and don't call me Shirley. Well, at least we get to blow up some zombies with a grenade launcher. That could be fun. Pop! And pop. It won't let you manually reload this, I guess because it has different ammo types. 6.6! That's 3 less than good. Wasn't there another? Yeah, hey. Bye. All right. I guess we should push the thing to make it official. Just as an excuse to touch some stone titties. Some Medusa knows what I'm talking about. I like how we're encountering nothing but zombies now that I have good guns. I told you I could take something good and find a way to bitch about it. Who could take a real good gun and suddenly turn it into bitchin'? Well, it's Tenfei, and you know it. Like, is he making a Mary Tyler Moore reference? Are these more dum-dum rounds? I'm the biggest dum-dum of all, Mr. T would say. He doesn't even call me a fool. That's how bad he pities me. He's like, I feel genuine empathy for the dum-dum. I don't got no cold python to reload. Jib jab. Just thought I'd say that. Just thought I'd say, hey, the other emblem. So we don't have to fight the other yawn just yet. Just what I needed. I hope a bunch of crows don't bust in here. You know what? Why give them the chance? Why even give them the chance? You give a crow an inch, she'll take a mile, son. Okay, okay. Okay, thank God it's Tyrant 1. He's not very hardy compared to Tyrant 2, the sequel. It's like comparing Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. Hey, we can't go fight the yawn because we've got the sword key now. Or not the sword key, the shield key. Feel like I preferred Sun and Moon key myself. It was back when it was still good. The gold and silver keys. I want these things, but I'm gonna have to come back for them. Hey, the hits start coming. Look at that, the good times are finally back. Ain't you just the rarest treat of all? Are they both blue herbs, or is Chris doing that thing where only one item is real? No, I guess they're both blue herbs. I see where that's where they hit them all. I don't think we're allowed to open this door, unfortunately. We don't have Barry's special key code. Yeah. If I mentioned static camera angles and how they're cheap and shitty. And how video games used to be terrible. And now my inventory is terrible because I don't have 69 grenades. So thanks, buddy. Of course, I did that to myself. I literally had no reason to go down there. Only I had to know. The truth is what drew me down there. Awkward elevator ride, huh? So how you kids enjoying the randomizer? Have you somehow managed to have a good time? Despite all my efforts? To the contrary? After everything I've put you through, I'm just making sure they didn't hide any secret items in these drawers and shelves. Well, I kind of want to go empty my inventory and then run back down there and grab all that shite. That load of shite, isn't it? Once again, we could just use the teleport function just to save our time. Because if I'm running around backtracking, all that means is I've just got to spew more nonsense. And nobody comes to 10F channel for the nonsense. Okay, let's start making our inventory pretty yet again. Let's see, I need to mix. Oh, what were those other dum-dum rounds? I thought I found some before. I can't remember, the timelines keep jumping. Because I'm bad at the game. And for no other reason. I must have found them in a different timeline. It's the only explanation that makes sense. I guess we should go ahead and load you. So are we going to need this flamethrower in the tunnels to unlatch the doors? Now I'm curious. I'm curiouser yet curiouser. Do we want to go fight the yawn? I guess that's what we need to be doing. Be nice if we had damn heal, wouldn't it? We're just gonna have to save again. I just did a save again. Okay, I just want to see. So what is that room called? Back passage. Tigers. See patches, armor room, doll room, deer room, bedroom. The pillar passage, front of attic. There we go. Boom. What a nice feature that nobody will find controversial. In my randomizer playthrough, that's being created solely for entertainment value. Feel free to put an asterisk next to it there at Twin Galaxies. Oh, I see the yawn is real. A real pain in the ass. Running away, running away, ooh, ooh, running away, running away. What do you got back here, buddy? Oh, hey, beautiful. And it's loaded with dum-dum rounds. As always, I'm the biggest dum-dum of all. All right, can we get past him? Probably not. Probably somehow we did. I gotta check what these shotgun shells are, though. Oh no, he used his gangly snake body. Somehow a snake has entrapped me like some sort of prey. Who knew they possessed such a nature? I'm gonna die because I can't get away from you. Yeah. We get it. Everybody's clapping. Goddamn, just a waste of time. Okay, let's try that again. Unfucking believable. Yeah, I didn't bother dropping off the ink ribbons because I'm just gonna grab 2 items, hopefully. Oh, if I got to watch this every time. I would try to deep some down, but I'm at danger. So he'll probably just kill me. Okay, we hurt his feelings as he's running away. That's a good thing when it comes to big, gangly snake monsters. I want you to feel my life of misery and woe even when I beat you. Okay, well, that's something I want, and we know where there's blue herbs to mix with it. So that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Oh, thank you, sir. What a boon, what a boon. All right, what's the fastest way to get back down there? Room under stairs? Okay, there we go. If the game hadn't already wasted my time so much, I wouldn't be as inclined to just mash through stuff and skip. But misery and why? Misery and why? I want to reload this the cool guy way. Ooh. Okay, let us teleport. Almost a sandwich. I know what room that is, but still. First floor elevator. Okay, there we go. Close enough. Close enough. I wanted to teleport past this. Wasting everybody's time. Once I get to where we're progressing again, I'm not going to just teleport everywhere. I'm just doing it because, once again, all I want to do is play through this crowd and get it uploaded. I'm in desperate need to have something watchable on the Tenfei channel. You're like, wow, that'd be a rare treat. A watchable Tenfei video? What's the occasion? Did you forget who you are? Damn. Why didn't that cure my poison? You don't need to use this at the moment. I don't think that's true. Text box, I think that might not be true. Okay, so that was in the 2s. That's why I couldn't find it before. Trying to remember what room is what. I guess that's the downside to cheating. Let's just go to the main hall. Work our way from here. Okay. But is it a graphical error? If our HP starts depleting over time, I'll know we've just been cheated out of Poison Heal. Poison Heal. Oh yeah, we never got to see what was behind you assholes. Okay, well that can hit you. At least we know that. At least we know that that can hit you. Fantastic. And what valuable treasure. Hey, Don't scoff at it, son. It's a rare treat these days, son. A green herb. I'm telling you. We did grab these items out here, didn't we? Maybe not. There is a dog laying there. Making me angry. Making me angry. We didn't. Okay. Well, I guess that's something we all should ought to do. Right, gorgeous? Right, gorgeous? Oh. Yeah, I'd say we probably need these. They might be on my to-have list. Items that I need to have. Just like that picnic basket that Little Red Riding Hood brought her grandma that one time. Before Bugs Bunny decided to torment her right at the end. And leave her in a precarious spot regarding her ass and some hot embers. Once again, look it up. It's a true Looney Tunes cartoon. That happened. That happened. Okay, I'm thinking we'll do this and this. Go down here. We've also already got the battery in both cranks, so we can just kind of go down into the tunnels. So that's good. Now remember, there were some ink ribbons that I'd like to go ahead and grab while we can. And we'll bring this for fun. They're over there in the room, the shotgun room. So let's go grab them real quick before I save or anything. Oh yeah, don't forget there's his hunters in that room too. And we haven't checked the painting room. So we do have things we should ought to want to do. All burned up, baby! All burned up! The zombie story. I thought there was another one of y'all. But there tweren't. Oh, I don't have the shotgun. I can't. Is this just going to kill me? It's just going to kill me? When was the last time I saved? Am I going to have to do a bunch of shit again? If I don't cheat? Let's just cheat. Who fucking cares if we cheat? How about that? Oh, it just put me right back in here. That's what I get for cheating. Room under stairs. Fun times. I mean, it was just to grab some ink ribbons. I'm really not taking this that seriously. If you're genuinely upset at the way I'm playing, first of all, I don't actually blame you. And second of all, I don't think it's that big a deal. I believe my health is depleting, by the way. So that's troubling. That's troubling. Is there anything we can do about that? I'm just permanently poisoned forever. That's the price I pay for cheating, I guess. I'm caught in perpetual poisoned hell, as all cheaters eventually end up. All right. It's amazing what a difference a big fuck-off handgun makes. Unless you cheat and jump in the air. You ain't the Dragoon. You ain't took Professor Crescent's class. God damn, I hate this crowd. Always have, always will. There's where those other dumb rounds were. Obviously, I was the biggest dumb of all. As usual. Oh yeah, gotta have these shotgun shells. How could I live otherwise? How could I... This thing just ate my bullets. And I'm mad. I think all of these things are because I'm fucking with the inventory and the cheat menu, even between saves. So I don't know. Hey, gorgeous. This is... I plan on reloading my save, so that's why I'm not that worried about what's going on. I'm just checking to see what they have out here these days. Get to the point where I might stop recording. I'm getting worn down by the combination of the game fucking with me and me fucking with myself. Like, my God, during a 10F video. Have you no shame, lad? I guess you haven't really watched the 10F channel. If you're asking me that question. Let's see what's in the gallery before I quit in a huff. Before I huff and puff and quit all them games. Anybody in here? Guess I should have my empty revolver equipped so at least I look cool. Okay, it's just the crows. So we need to start with... Let's see if I can remember. I hadn't done this in a while. We need the infant next, right? There's a newborn baby. Yep, the infant. A lively boy, young'un. Portrait of a young man featuring in a puzzle. That's what they'll name that painting. Tired middle-aged man probably praying next to a bowl of stew. Every grandma's kitchen has to have that picture in it, after all. And now nothing bad will happen. And what was contained inside the wall? The most important book of all. We do need that book. Okay. So I am going to end the recording session right now. And when I pick back up, I'll see if my shenanigans have made the file permanently messed up or not. And I'll go from there. All right, we're back. It's the next day. I got a different mindset. I want to come in and just get this done. I couldn't get rid of the poison status no matter how much I tried to cheat. So I did the only thing I could. I loaded the save previous. So we're going to have to go to the yawn room again, which was going to make you crowd yawn at how boring it is. But it is what it is. In fact, I'll even run all the way there. The old-fashioned way. Back before we discovered the teleporting powers of the cheat menu, son. Strong bad. Didn't even realize the cheat had that capability. The sneak, maybe. But then again, he's a bit more dapper. I mean, actually, we don't have to go fight the yawn because it's guarding the cult python, ironically enough. But that's not, you know, a plot relevant item, son. Rebecca just shocked. Shocked at the revelation. If Barry had heard me say that a magnum is not necessary, he wouldn't know what to think. He'd be like, and here I thought you were my old partner. You know? As he ran out of the room crying. Wesker would be like, that's going in my cringe compilation. And since this is the 90s, that means I take a picture of you with a Polaroid camera. And chuckle to myself later. Yeah, you're real scary, buddy. You don't even have your sound effect. Really? 6 grenades didn't do it and I'm poisoned anyway. Did I say I was going to stop bitching and moaning? I don't understand why y'all listen to my lies. Don't believe Tenfei and his lies. Okay, well, I'm cheating this time. If you're going to do it like that, then I get to cheat. That's just the way it is. Front. Let's just go directly to the attic. Does it make us use the sword key to leave? It doesn't. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's try that again. I got to watch this damn snake animation. I remember the first time I came in here and unloaded this grenade launcher, I didn't even empty it and he was done. But now all of a sudden he's got tenacity. He's got determination. Snaky determination. Good fucking job aiming, Chris. Double good fucking job. Am I poisoned already? This is the worst video game. How did this become a franchise? Oh, God, ain't I disgusted with myself. Somehow cheating doesn't make it any easier. Well, I mean, I could cheat properly and give myself, like, healing items and shit. I'm curious if from this point forward, when I get poisoned, does it go into break the game? Maybe we'll do a test. Because I really do want to get this completed so that I can upload something to my channel for people to care about again. Yeah, I get it. You just perfectly lined up with that fucking pillar. Oh, excuse me, sir. I have to put grenades in my launcher of said ordnance. How does it get that much HP? What changed? What changed? I'm just mad. I'm mad and I'm going to do something about it. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. You know what? Everyone is fucking tired of this shit. Me most of all. Put this in my inventory and put this in my inventory if I could remember how the controls work. The worst part about me cheating is I don't even half know how to do it. Cheater's delight. Cheater's delight. Sky rockets in flight. Raccoon cheater's delight. There's a rocket raccoon joke in there somewhere, but I'll leave that to you kids. What know the pop culture. Hey, shitlord. Everyone watching this wants to get on with their lives, and it's up to me to make that happen. He's invincible? What is happening? Oh, invincibility on what is that for the enemy? Hold on. Hold the fuck on, Mr. Snake. Jake Robertson. Yeah, go ahead, fucking eat me. Waste everybody's fucking time. This program is complicated. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Okay, invincibility is off, so I guess I'm allowed to kill the enemies now. Is that the only thing that was stopping me from killing them with this grenade launcher? Was the fact that it deigned to make him invincible? I hate that we gotta watch this damn snake cutscene every time. I wish I had save states. I wish I could cheat more. I wish the ground was harder when I jumped off this cliff. Yeah, buddy, you're real fucking intimidating. Shit in my pants in real time. No, he's still immortal. I've learned recently he's still immortal, and it sucks. I didn't mean to leave the room. Does he get all his HP back now? Does he? God bless him. God bless him. He's so disadvantaged. What, you had to go touch home base first? Like we're playing half court? What are you fucking doing, man? Other than ruining my life. I think I've made the game unbeatable somehow. Some combination of cheats I've been activating has made the game unbeatable. Also, it went full screen. Why is it full screen now? I didn't hit a F8. 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 Did that ruin the recording? I'd like to think so, to get us all out of this hell, but let me double check. All right, it didn't break anything. I'm just so fucking confused. The main takeaway from this is I just am so fucking confused. No, here, let's just do this until we figure out what the hell's going on. There. I wonder if that'd be enough. I wonder if that'll be enough. I keep getting front of elevator, front of attic confused. Here I am, Chris Redfield, healthy and virile. Hope I get to kill a piece of shit snake today, or not even kill him, just make him run away temporarily. If such a thing were possible. Okay. I didn't know if the fucking pillar was gonna block that shit. Can't aim down with a rocket launcher. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Okay. Okay, the game can't be not fundamentally broken something, apparently. Because he's sucking these fucking things down like Coca-Cola. Oh no, he actually depleted his HP. It only took, what, 9 fucking rockets? Can I cure my poison? Nope. 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 I don't know how we're going to play through this if I get permanently poisoned the rest of the game. This is shitty. I don't like this. I shouldn't have started this random. If I start over, do you think that would fix all these problems I've created? We'd have to go through the tyrant again. I just want to know why it's happening. That's all. That's all. If we turn this back on, does that do anything? No, no, no. You're just not allowed to know. You're not allowed to know why this shit is happening. What the hell's the light? Look at this fucking shit. The flag editor. Well, look, I got to put in a Game Shark code to use that. Quick access. Options. Oh, it's like actual PC option screen. Say. Oh, I could just open the save menu. That's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to play through the whole rest of the game knowing that I'm just permanently poisoned. I tried to do a Google search for this, and apparently I'm the only person to ever have this problem. So that's fun. That's fun. I genuinely don't know what to do, other than I could just try to avoid getting poisoned the rest of the game. And considering the yawn sucked down rockets for 25 minutes, I don't know if that's possible. But I guess we'll give it a try.
Biorand.
Look at that. I somehow slipped in there and then I blacked out, and when I came to, I was out of the room and I wasn't poisoned. How fantastic. Let's see if I can get on with my life. This discordant music was quite appropriate until I killed it. Until I reduced it to stony silence. I'm not going to bother with this office over here, because all it has in it is a couple of Magnum rounds and a couple of shotgun shells. And it's not worth going in there and using up half my grenades on those 2 hunters. I'm just going to play the game, and I'll just have to reload a save every time I get poisoned. That's fun. We need the, yeah, the infant. I remember this was the red book, which I need to have. I'm half paying attention to what I'm doing, so let's see if I manage to mess this up. I was too busy thinking about how bad I'm going to feel once I get this uploaded and subject you crowd to it. Okay, good. The Red Book of Knowledge. I mean, theoretically, I won't even have to go to the guardhouse and deal with any of that stuff, but the shotgun might be there. It's like the primary weapon we haven't found, and I've got ordnance. I call shotgun just like Android 16, son. Okay, let's pop in here real quick. I'm going to manually put rounds in this revolver so that it doesn't mess up. We can put the Red Book of Knowledge down here. Store our dum-dum rounds. Let's see, we're dealing with the dogs outside at the moment. So let's take just a handful of dog-repelling ordnance. Okay, I'm just going to go out there and slap these crests. Oh, yeah, there were 2 crests left. I forgot. They're over in the plant area. The outside plant area. So I guess let's go get them as well. Hey. Stand up so you have a hitbox. Janky-ass RE1 dog. It's appropriate that, like, the plot of this game is kicked off by being attacked by dogs in the woods. After Brad abandons everybody. Because they're the biggest pain in the ass. Okay, good. This is some ominous walking outside music. I think this is from RE3. I said it so that it would randomize the soundtrack between original RE1, DualShock RE1, RE2, and RE3. Since those are the ones I'd be the most likely to recognize. I know there are dogs. And Chris knows that I know that he knows that there are dogs, but they were slightly off screen, so Chris was like, well, my auto aim can't detect off screen. What the hell? What, do you think I'm some kind of specialized super soldier? The Nemesis, if he was watching this, he would just roll his eyes. He'd be like, that crowd ain't even worth my time to go stalk. I want to save again, but I don't want to waste a trip. So I'm thinking at the very least we could step outside and see what all these herbs right outside the door have become. What has become of Herb and Herb, my neighbor. Ink ribbons are nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Love to see it. Gotta have it. Give it to me. Hey. That's a fine sight indeed. Fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. I like how the 2 red herbs became green herbs out of spite. Are there enemies out here that I should know about? Specifically pies and enemies. The greatest enemy of all. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, hey. Ain't you pretty? Alright, everything cool? Alright, good. We can finally get back to business. Get back to the business. Alright. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Let's go ahead and mix these. Boom, boom. Mix up our ink ribbon. Reload our grenade launcher. Hitting the wrong buttons all the time. I mean, we'll want the hexagon crank at some point when we go down there. I guess we might as well take it now. So, because we'll get access to a save room eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I'm double overthinking things. I will use the ink ribbon. Thank you. Chris number 10, number 2. On Sunday the 13th, son. That's how you know it's lucky. Alright, a fresh slate. If we screw things up too badly, this will be a nice reset point, son. In the meantime, I will take my rocket launcher. Although, I don't know how useful it's going to be. Don't try to fight a snake with it. I assume if we get it all the way to the end of the game and the final tyrant's there, we can just blow them up. Look at that. Water? It's a weird texture. I'm used to the PlayStation's shittier but more recognizable texture. Thanks for letting me know that, Chris. What a weird, unnecessary path. Somehow this is the most egregious thing I've noticed in the Spencer Mansion. I don't know how OSHA's going to feel about you having a submerged walkway as part of your fire exit. Okay, who's down here? And how can I go about dealing with them? Nobody? If no more enemies spawn for the rest of the game, we're set. We're set. I guess let's go ahead and go crank that yet again, son. Soldier Boy's favorite episode. Because it's non-stop infinite cranking of that. Is it Shadow Garden? Because I just need a map of where Delta and Zeta's bedrooms are. Notice there's not a fancy FMV of the water being retained. I was about to say, did the elevator just decide not to work? It's like, no, you're sequence breaking. You're cheating. Also, how could this elevator be powered by a car battery and like nothing else? I'm telling you. Okay, something real big is walking over here, and I don't care for it. Control room keys are nice. Green herbs are nice. Oh, hey. I am going to want this at some point. I think I have enough time to do this. He's like, man, I was just trying to leave. Son, you blocked the door and shot me with a rocket. You're the true monster, Chris Redfield. Oh, hey, I want that. I want that. Good thing I brought all this ordnance and ammo. I could have just brought no guns at all. Well, then again, we have to see what's in here. Hopefully nothing. Right, gargoyle statue? Uh-oh, where's Wesker? Where's Wesker? I glide down the hall like an entity. Like an entity. Okay. Just letting you all enjoy the ambience. My Where's Wesker dubstep mix with this fat beat of pushing the statue. Let me guess, that's not enough. I'm gonna get tentacle fucked. No? Okay, good. Me and Mito both tired of this shit, son. Oh, hey, snakes in the save room. That's just the best. That's the best possible outcome. Okay, let's see. What can we get away with storing for now? I got a lot of shotgun shells. If only I had a shotgun. It'd be quite the justice. Now, we gotta be careful because these little damn snakes can poison you. And we already learned that it's the worst thing that can happen to you. There's no coming back from it. Running away, running away. I'm gonna save before they can poison me. Surprised they're not allowed to bite me in this menu, son. Now, every time I load my game, I got to scream, Jesus Christ, snakes. And cartwheel out of the room like Indiana Jones. You're like, I don't know if he would cartwheel out of the room. He would if there were snakes, boys. You underestimate that man and his context-sensitive gymnastic prowess. I've got to stop. You know what? I'll mix these later when I don't have a bunch of snakes hung all over me. I am going to want these small keys, though. Of that, I can assure you. Don't forget there's a key outside as well. How about that? Oh, yeah, I forgot bonus herb items. I want that. I want that. I wish it was like 50. I could just be Magnus. Hey, we got a tiger eye. Some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye, son. Some cat warriors have a green eye and a blue eye, and their superstitious tribe exiles them because of it. And then they go study under a forest sorcerer, along with some human guy named Gerard, who they tragically fall in love with, and who doesn't reciprocate it because he doesn't want furry cooties. Not that I'm talking about any particular cat warrior who counts as a cat warrior, heaven forbid. Okay, which key are you? Number 2. My number 2 key. Its name, number 2. Let's just poke our head in here real quick. Neat. And also neat. Okay, enough of that. Will you use the small key? Well, yes, I will. How did you know? How did you know? I had to have it. And the best part is now I can do this. Boom. I guess we'll peek in the bathroom. No enemies in the bathroom, please. Hey, enemies in the bathroom, and they're the worst enemies. Why are you crowd always in the bathroom? Son, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning with a shit pain, and you crowd are somehow inexplicably in the bathroom watching TikTok videos for 20 fucking minutes. While I'm trying to not shit in the middle of the floor, standing outside the door with my arms crossed. Not that I've ever had an experience like that. Having a roommate in an apartment with one bathroom. Never. Have I ever. So we want all these keys. We have to maintain item box integrity. I, once again, will mix these when I'm not in a room full of snakes. That's my... I don't have very high standards, but the standards I have regarding snakes bothering me. Maybe there's nobody in here. I was immediately ready to run away. Oh, this is where you hit all the healing items, huh? The card house. I don't think there are any other items in here. It's just the pool cue puzzle. Some kind of code. Oh, they don't tell you? That's hateful. Why are these pool cues so, like, properly 3D modeled? I guess they're teaching you how to solve the lights out puzzle. Somebody broke the pinball game. They tore the glass off the top so they could just hold the ball up there. Gain. More of a tied pinball man myself. Look at this unnecessary area. Unless you run around these in a figure 8, like Final Fantasy Adventure. Run around the palm trees in the desert. Son, Nintendo Power making billions. People calling in being like, I don't know where the hell to go in this video game. And crowd having to be like, just run around the palm trees in a figure 8. God. Crowd are helpless. Okay, which of these things do I want the most? There's acid rounds in the other one. I remember now. I'm remembering in real time. All right, we got to pop back into the snake room where we can rattle and roll. Where we can rattle and roll. Just going to temporarily put this up here because I'm going to have to mix it later. I feel like I could store these damn bullets. I ain't never using this damn Beretta. Let's see if we can do something about this crowd in here, because I think there is an item in this room, is there not? Oh. Did I say those things were difficult? I lied to myself. Were y'all taking a filthy bath? Was one of you taking a bath while the other one took a shit? Because that's the most horrific possible scenario. How many more desks are there? I guess there are 2 more desks, and they're in this guardhouse area. Nothing major, son. They didn't leave a floater. Only decent thing those wretched hunters ever did. I'm just fit to burst with keys, boys. If this was Rondo Blood, I'd have me the most alternate characters unlocked. I guess Sherry Birkin would be the closest proxy to Maria. Oh, hey. I need a moment to gain my composure. Ha ha ho, hee hee hee, you'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread Redfield. See? The jank. The jank is real. Tenacious. Are there any other dogs in here that need humbling? The key for room 003. You think they could shorten that name? The 003 key is what I would have gone with. That's just my style. I will. Ooh. 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 The secret to doing these is just to have fun making little designs in the buttons. When you solve the puzzle, you actually lost because you don't get to make cool designs with the buttons anymore. And it's heartbreaking. You're like, yeah, this is something, Uncle Tippy. I feel like Austin Powers trying to turn that little tram around in Dr. Evil's lair. See, it's just that easy. That's the passcode. I can see the dog through the wall, man. There's bitches inside the walls, man. Oh! Sharks in the chemical room. That's their double way of saying Chris Redfield doesn't get to mix chemicals. I don't even know if I could pick up items in that room. I'm not qualified. Just like my broken heart, here's the broken shotgun. I keep hoping for just some old-fashioned zombies. Remember zombies? Remember the good old days when it was just animated human corpses? Oh, wow. I guess I'll just load them in this broken shotgun. It won't let me. Probably because it would explode. Okay, we need the red book if we're going to open this door. Is Plant 42 a guaranteed spawn? I feel like it'd be hard to put any other enemy in its place. Well, I mean, they could just spawn it in the middle of the room, but still. Chris has like a slightly more Bishonen face than I originally gave him credit for. And I like how his neck is just completely different from the rest of his torso. Oh, hey! I was just talking about you. I mean, not specifically you, but zombies in general. Son, the cranberries understood. Nothing major about this washstand. At least he put the lid down when he flushed, trying to mitigate the shit particles. Okay. Our adventure continues. This key is useless now. Discard. Anyone in here? Any hate in anyone's heart? No good. I will use the small key. Thank you for asking. It's beautiful. Although they don't work. Maybe blue herbs only work if you find them naturally. Although I feel like I used a natural blue herb in a previous timeline and it didn't work. So I don't know. My cope might not be strong enough. Go ahead and get this out of the way. definitely gotta hit up the item box. Not only because there's other keys that we need, but I ain't got no room. Okay, don't bind me. I'm just checking the sink. There can't be anything left to unlock, is there? I thought it was... There are 2 desk drawers in the mansion, and then there are 3 out here. Did I not unlock one of them in a timeline? I keep having to reload saves, so God only knows. It's one of the many, many downsides to badly playing a randomizer, is you forget what the hell's happening. I need to be taking ZFG style notes. All right, let's get some house cleaning done. Go ahead and mix some of these things that I keep saying I'm going to mix. Get it into the mix. Mix up the mix. I want to go ahead and mix these acid rounds as well. Beautiful. That snake is just a slithering over here and making me nervous. Making me nervous. Every time he advances 1 frame. He's 1 frame frame? Lane? He's slightly Okay, I got to do something this next time. I feel like I can't keep ignoring this problem. The snake. Oh, God, I've got more shit to mix. Okay, that should be everything we currently need. Also want to save my game. Okay. I juked him just right. Oh, I forgot to do what I was going to do. I was too busy juking. I had juke brain. I was a juke brain hero. Had snakes in my eyes. You're like, damn, that's rough. To the typewriter. Since this is the PC version, I wonder if I can make as many saves as I want all the way up to 99. 99 ink ribbons. Gonna have to save my progress. Snakes and spiders poisoning me. And also, that makes me angry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't start such an 80s song parody if I'm not prepared to take it to the end. Push it to the limit and walk along the razor's edge. Okay, your shotgun shells. You're a red herb. I don't want to have to pick these up and immediately go back to the item box. And you're a blue herb. Okay, so we know these things are here. We know these things are here. Oh yeah, let's go place this red book. Get that out of my inventory. We did just save, so I could pop into the Plant 42 room. Although if it is the actual Plant 42, I don't know if I could deal with him. It's like that time Zeus was kidnapping sidekicks in the Venture Brothers and making them fight to the death. And he kidnapped Billy Quizboy and Pete White because neither one of them could agree who was the sidekick. And when the OSI got all these specialists together, including Brock Sampson, to try to figure out who this guy that was pretending to be Zeus and flying around and abducting people was, Red Mantle, who is currently attached to Dragoon, was like, I'm just going to say it. What if it's the actual Zeus? All pissed off because nobody believes in Zeus anymore.
What now, Agent Keenan? Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. What if it is Zeus? The actual god Zeus? All pissed off that nobody cares about Zeus anymore. I'm just gonna rule that one out.
Oh, I didn't need to come back here. I was caught up in a Venture Brothers reference. You're like, that's fine, Uncle Tiffany. If there's one thing I'll allow you to ramble about, it's the Venture Brothers. Oh, you don't stay until I go down there, huh? Fantastic. God, listen to this music. I like to think this music just plays diegetically in this room as you lie in that bed and try not to think about who's watching you through that window or who's going to come up through the secret ladder behind your bookshelf. Oh, hey, buddy. Why is it so difficult to hit you? Man, this shit's pissed me off. They're so powerful. I hate it. It's intolerable. It's intolerable. Oh God, they're mad that I took out their bro. Crow battle. Attica. Okay, we somehow did it. Damn. I'm over here sweating now. Thought the dogs were bad. God, hopefully we don't run into those crow dog things from Bloodborne. The worst of both worlds. It seems like it should have been the name of an episode of, like, Voyager. The worst of both worlds. Voyager and Deep Space Nine. I've talked about before how the only Star Trek I've ever consumed is TNG and its movies. And I guess I watched the first 2009 reboot movie. Not that I gave a shit about it. But, you crowd that actually care about Star Trek, between Voyager and Deep Space Nine, which one's the better series? Especially if you're a fan of just TNG. Mike Staklasa, if you were ever in the comments of a Timvo video, this is that time. So I could already hear him, his crinkling of his old-fashioned piece of paper that he has to consult as Jay looks at the camera, as Jay mugs for the camera, and Rich Evans shits his pants. Dum-dum. I'm the biggest dum-dum of all, as Mr. T pointed out. You know, I'm just going to eat a green herb for fun. All right, are there actually going to be sharks in the water? Oh, the biggest shark of all. Please don't poison me. Black Tiger Coon. Kuro Taru Chan. Ah, so much bullshit. So much poisonous bullshit. You noticing what's going on, Chris? Are you shocked and appalled? Okay. Push the button. Dee Dee agrees. Arms. Oh, yeah. He's got arms, all right. One of them has a big fucking claw on the end of it. Thanks for the warning, jackasses. Hey, the music. He was trying to protect us from Rebecca Chambers' terrible piano playing, son. He's the true hero of the Spencer Mansion. Well, at least he had some heals in here to make up for this wretched situation. Flame round. One flame round. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. I'll try not to spend it all in one place, but it's going to be awfully hard. I don't think they let you cut it in half. The V-Jolt room. Looks like a plant root. You got that right, buddy. You got that right. I thought there was a small key in here, normally. Did I dream that? Is it on this box? Yeah, I was going to say I see something twinkling. Trying to hide the good heals from me. It's time to do the unthinkable, son. Fans of Tenfei are officially going to realize I've lost the plot. I'm going to mix 2 green herbs. Got the Zoidberg yelling, he's a madman. A madman. It's very rare that I do that in Resident Evil games, because I always feel like you're either going to use a green herb to get a little bit of a heal, or you want to make it into a big heal. There's no middle ground. Okay, we need to save. Well, first we need to finish picking up items and getting them to the item box. I mean, I could start using the teleporter, but we're having such a good time. Why ruin it with things I barely understand? With user interfaces beyond my comprehension, just like the demon's souls Ask Scooby and Shaggy. Okay. Okay. You know, I gotta need them. Gotta want to mix Dum Jangles. In fact, I'm feeling so confident. I've had my confidence restored. Just like having your humanity restored. In Demon Souls, that's more of a Dark Souls thing. In Demon Souls, it's more that you get your corporeal form back. And such and such. I'm actually going to bring this bad boy. Arm to the teeth, boys. Arms to the teeth. I'm taking a bio break, but I realized I did it at a very tense moment. So let's hope when I come back from taking this piss, I'm not poisoned. Alright, I'm back from my bio break, and now I have to face a hazard. You could call this situation some sort of bio-organic hazardous scenario, but I don't know if you could shorten that in any way. Dramatic door animations. Okay. Let's go in there with our big fuck-off handgun equipped so they respect us, in case Barry Burton is in there. So are there only Dum rounds? That was a thing that they were going to have in the original game, was that you could find more powerful Magnum bullets. They should just call them Double Magnum instead of Dum. The Great Gazoo would never approve of that name, though.
Let's go back and look for them at once.
You did a fine job.
Look at those monsters!
Sorry for my lack of manners, but I'm not used to escorting men.
You're safe!
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Oh, well, I thought Albert Wesker, I guess Wesker appeared just to taunt Chris and tell him he was going to get the tyrant to come and I guess tickle his feet while Plant 42 has him wrapped up. But then Enrico showed up to save the day. Also, I have the same inventory, so I guess it's very appropriate. Enrico can equip a Beretta. I guess he can mix chemicals. I guess it's just chemicals in this room with the sharks. With the sharks. And then they were done. And then they slid off into hell. They slid off into shark hell. Thank God they don't respawn. Okay, let's get to mixing. If only the fixin', mixin' vixens were here. You're like, to help you solve that puzzle, Uncle Tidfay? Yeah. That's why I wish they were here. To help me solve this puzzle. With their furry ass and thighs. Okay. Now that we've officially gotten everybody to unsubscribe, I gotta remember how to make V-Jolt. So we need to make number 3 and number 13. And to make number 13, we need 7 and 6. So we're going to need a number 3. Number 1 is water, I believe. So we need to mix that with umbrella number 2. Nope. There we go. Yes. Okay, now we mix 1 and 2 to get 3. Now we mix you with a umbrella number 4 to make a 7. Cool water. Is that what the bottle said? Hell yeah, son. That'd be the name of my energy drink or electrolyte restoring sports beverage. Would be cool water. Now we mix a 4 and a 2 to make a 6. We mix a 6 and a 7 to make a 13, and now we need to mix a 2 and a 1 to make another 3. You really feel this long-ass 3D item rotating up towards the screen animation during this part right here, son. I guess that's why they made it more staticky in the future games. And then we mix the U and U, and we get V-Jolt. Now I can destroy that Ivy monster. You mean the Gangleman? Is the Plant 42 the progenitor of the Gangleman? Probably. Oh, I still gotta pick this shit up. I would use Enrico to try to battle the Black Tiger, but I'm assuming if they gave me the same inventory that my health status will carry over. So I can't afford to be too reckless. Excuse me, sir. I got tentacle monsters to defeat. Enrico's going to have to go through a magical girl transformation because you can't fight tentacle monsters unless you're a magical girl. And fight is in quotation marks because they tend to not do a very good job of it. It's almost like that's the point of the animation. All right, it's been weakened. Let's go board it. Neck bones, cutting you like neck bones. When you get some neck bones, stab them with a knife. Neck bones, cutting you up like neck bones. And if you fucking slap me, I'll shoot you with a gun. Yeah! And everybody had a good time. Oh God, with the last vestige of his hate, he reached out a tendril. And all of that was for a blue herb. Fantastic. And now when we get back to the mansion, the game state is advanced, so there might be more enemies. Hooray. Let's see if Wesker's going to be waiting out here. He's like, man, I didn't even get the tyrant here in time to mess with you.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Can you use a gun? I'll look for the others. Protect yourself.
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
Okay.
To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
Okay, let me handle this. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house.
Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
What a fun interaction we had with Wesker. Does that mean if we go into the chemicals room that Wesker will heal us like Rebecca would? Because that'd be quite ironic. Barry? Where the hell did Wesker go? I've never seen the two of you in the same room, son. How long have you been Wesker? Barry's like, I'm not even going to try to unpack that. Need I remind you of our old partner status, you know?
It's you.
Yeah, it's me, Barry. I appreciate your Parasite Eve ass waving your arms around.
Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
Sorry.
What are they? Monsters?
Can you look around the first floor?
Can you hear me? Damn!
I like how everyone's way of trying to get rid of me is to tell me to go examine more rooms.
What's Umbrella?
Yeah?
My head is killing me. Oh, of course not. You were pretty worried though, weren't you? Hey, we're partners, aren't we? Let's work together.
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Of course. Damn it, we're in quite a predicament.
Double crosser! Is that Jill?
Can you play?
Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
I feel like that conversation was equally awkward for Chris and Enrico's son. They didn't know what to say. Although Enrico's being much more aggressive, son. Chris must have like eat his lunch out of the police office break room refrigerator or something. And then right at the end, Enrico's like, Umbrella's behind everything, by the way. Spoilers. Oh, these damn bottles are taking up my inventory now. These bottles are making me angry, is what I'm going to say. Oh, well. Just had to come back and grab that shit here in just a moment. Ooh, exploding bees. I eat the talking bees because I'm George Washington Christ. Bob the Ball. Just go watch Bob the Ball. It's a thing. Well, we need to store y'all in the item box hell. Since you ain't real no more. Since you tain't real. Such a pretty inventory. Alright, I'm gonna go grab these items before I save. That way we don't have to worry about it. Now we could head straight to the underground, but I'm really curious what that sheet music is going to lead to. It could be the shotgun. And then we'd be in for a whole mess of justice. And you know I gotta support that. Let's see, do we need anything as we're running back to the mansion? I don't think so. We are going to want that in the sheet music when we eventually get to the sheet music reason. I guess we could go ahead and plop that and the tiger eye as well. Now remember, this broken shotgun just leads to some ink ribbons in that room with the zombies, so it's not exactly a high priority. Although I am burning through saves in a very orange tic-tac manner. Let's go see what we're dealing with today.
I already sent Claire and Sherry ahead. I'm trying to buy them some time, but I can't hold Umbrella's troops off much longer.
This is Chris.
That's all he had to say. The radio's not even broken. It's just how he reacts to all radio chatter, is he just yells, "This is Chris." All right, time to see if more enemies were declared after the hunter cutscene. Oh, hey, I was so shocked that you were there, I didn't know how to react. And then this happened. Don't bite me during the cutscene. Did I say I missed zombies? This is awful. I hate you fucking crowd. Assholes. Ruining my good time. I realize it's kind of a waste of magnum bullets, but it's incredibly satisfying. You have to understand. You have to understand. Surprised it didn't spawn 2 black tigers in here. Oh hey, doggos. Doggos. Dealing with doggos. I always forget there's an ink ribbon typewriter machine out here. Get the hell off of me! God, you crowd are awful. Wow. Wow, you gotta love this. I'm being given so many opportunities to not get grabbed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just the fucking best. Just the fucking best. Hey, I see they kept you. And your wonderful jump scare. Please be the shotgun. Yep. Blue herbs are just so common these days. I remember when it used to be rare. I remember when you had to wait in line 12 hours before the store opened just to be given a chance at a attempt at drawing from a lottery, a chance to buy a blue herb. You got to push down on the keys harder than that, son. Oh no, it's nobody. The most brutal pianist of all.
No, I'll take care of that direction.
Let's go. There's no need to stay.
Sure, it may be dangerous. I'll go, even if I have to go by myself. Lost courage already? It's not like you.
Okay, I'll go. My words exactly.
Forgive me. Don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
He said the line. I guess I'll let Rebecca practice.
Let's go. I think I'm beginning to understand.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Okay. I'm just going to leave you be. I have no idea why that scene played out like that. And I'm going to have to edit out about a minute of dead silence while the quote-unquote playing occurred. Okay, we need to advance a certain number of rooms. Normally, I just run back to the entranceway through here, but there are a bunch of bitching chimeras here now for me to hate. God damn! What a great enemy to just spawn in a huge fucking group in a room like this. It's just the best. It's just the best. It's just the best. It's just the best. Fuck off. Even when I'm like, I'm going to use the gun. Shinji Mikami's like, no, no, no. They spawn running at you and you can't do nothing. The moment they touch your box, they jump up on your back. Good game design. Since they're only designed to be in one specific area of the game. Randomizer, I know why it's happening. I just like to bitch. It's the Tenfei channel. What do you fucking expect?
What's going on? Any clues? That was too close. Let's go together.
You're all right.
Yeah, Richard gave this to me. The radio is a keepsake from him.
Well, good for him. Yep, that was definitely worth it. It was all super fucking worth it. All the heartache, that was worth it.
Biorand.
Okay. Now we got that unnecessary side trip out of the way. Down in... We're gonna need the hexagonal crank. We'll eventually need the Doom book, but there is another item room down there. Should we bling? Bling. Should we bring the flame thrower? It's hard sentences to say sometimes, man. Probably. Probably wouldn't hurt nothing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the radio conversation this time. Chris is like, then how will they know what my name is? If I don't get to yell it into a radio. We got hunk music. The fourth survivor. Oh, hey. All burned up, shit lord. How do you like that? I guess technically the tofu survivor as well. Well, he was running at me and the game is like, you move at the exact same speed. Good game design. I'm like Ranoic, son. The bitching and moaning is part of the game. No way to skip this, by the way. You can skip the door animations in this version, but not this. What would we do if we weren't able to watch this entire slow-ass animation? How would we know the context? Okay, so there's a separate flamethrower for this type of situation. Also spiders. Also, okay. We're still fine, so I don't have to quit in a huff yet. Yeah.
Biorand.
Okay, I know those fucking things are down there now, so at least I can mentally prepare for them. I'm gonna do that every time, aren't I? Guess let's bring more grenade ordnance, since we know we're going to be dealing with that crowd. Living things and such. I believe Barry Burton proclaimed the acid rounds were good against. And if there's one man I'm going to trust about ordnance, it's Barry Burton. Yeah, of course you can't fucking hit them from here because it's Resident Evil 1. It's Resident Evil 1 and you can't aim for shit. My God, get me out of this room! This It's not bad enough that there are spiders that poison you. They got to shit out babies when you kill them. Misery and woe must be maintained. You're a living thing, and that was terrible against you. What is Barry fucking Burton talking about? All right, give me this. See what else we're dealing with. Sharks. Can you burn a shark up with a flamethrower? I'd like to find out. I'd like to find out. I guess you can. How satisfying. The shark's thinking, water in the fire, why? Water in the fire, why? He proclaims. It's not the most efficient, but it is very satisfying. Wow, more shotgun shells. Neat. Andy just keeps knocking it out of the park with these birthday presents. All right, let's see who's replaced Enrico today.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead.
Hurry, please.
Good luck.
Really?
Don't! I'll go and check. Yeah, you too. What happened to Wesker?
Man, Rebecca's had a rough time of it. This particular playthrough. She's like Nordberg in the Naked Gun movies, as portrayed by the beloved O.J. Simpson, that innocent angel. All burned up. Shit, Lord, all burned up. Oh, I thought I was picking up this item that I needed to have. Okay, fine. I guess I'll need to interact with you first. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you got my attention? Oh, there's the tiger's other eye. I guarantee he's got the shotgun. It's all but guaranteed that tiger has the shotgun. Normally, I'd be a big proponent of tiger shotgun, just like Sagat. But not in this one instance. Oh wait, wrong button. You know what? After I deal with this other chimera, who's obviously bitching, let me guess he's around the corner, so I can't target him. Yep, here he comes. Here comes that boy! I am going to do this because I want to know what is behind that red gem. And I also don't want to get fucked in the ass by 100 fucking chimeras and hunters. So we're going to do this. Feel free to complain about it. I just want to know if it's the shotgun. Okay, it's just a green herb. So let's just pretend that red gem I picked up was a green herb. Or I guess. I could also pretend you still had integrity, Uncle Tenfei, but both of these things are lies. Both of them are lies. Okay, no, I don't think we need to be in the Umbrella Lab just yet. Just yet. God damn it! Which of these? Is it 4 or 3 or what? All right, that's close enough. Jesus. Even cheating ain't easy, son. When Chester Cheetah said it ain't easy being cheesy, I think this is why he meant, oh, did you respawn because I cheated? Is that my penance? Are you immortal too? All right, that's the price I paid to get that one green herb. Nobody's mad. That's the best part. Oh, all right, 2 hours to watch this cutscene again. We needed to bring a knife, by the way, because I forgot we got to get through the web in the Black Tiger room. Normally they give you a second knife in that room just in case you forgot. We'll find a way. Trust me. Trust me. Tenfei finds a way. Do I got to do my terrible Jeff Goldblum impression again, son? If Hunter the Meat Canyon's watching, he's shaking his head no. He's a big opponent of Jeff Goldblum impersonations. Gonna moonwalk my ass over here real quick. Plus, we could use this flamethrower to burn the web away. I forgot Chris gets a flamethrower here. This is his equivalent of the bazooka, by the way, in the normal campaign. A flamethrower that you can get for a couple of rooms and have to use to unlock a door. Who came in here? You. You of all people. Fantastic. At least they can stack with the ones I already had. Yep. Gotta love it. It's almost like that's specifically what that enemy was designed to do. Once again, I'm allowed to bitch and moan because I understand why the game is the way it is. I'm just mad at how I'm playing it. Alright. Well, at least there's no Black Tiger in here. Let's see what our backup knife became. Our Joe Dirt approved backup knife. You think a flamethrower would burn through some spider webs quicker than that? Well, what the hell do I know? Hey, buddy. Can you even be burned up? Are you burned up proof? No, okay, good. Okay, that was a bit satisfying, I have to admit. Who came up with this lock, by the way? The same guy that made up the chess puzzle lock in RE2. Ah, speaking of RE2, that classic Saber music. Well, there's the other book we needed. So we don't have to go back to the mansion now. We should have everything we need to get to the lab and start getting shit done. I see. Alright, don't need you anymore. So many more heals than we used to have. The heals we was. How many shotgun shells you think we'll get up to eventually? Oh, well, at least it was more than one this time. Feeling generous, huh? Trying to decide what I want to bring with me. What would be the most satisfying? Let's replace you with the Beretta. Oh wait, we are going to need the hex crank again because of this damn area coming up. I completely forgot. And we need the Timbuktu from Timbuktu. Probably. Alright, that's a responsible inventory, isn't it? Go ahead and open these before we save. You're like, well, if you want to ruin the resale value, never remove from book. Talking about Star Trek, son. Now I get to talk about the Star Trek nerd convention episode of Dexter's Lab. Dexter's two friends from that episode, I was about to say they never appear again, but I'm pretty sure they're also in the D&DD episode. Another top-tier Dexter's Lab. It's just a good show. Who would imagine that? A 90s cartoon being good? Son, wait till I start talking about SWAT cats. Like, please don't. this fucking thing. Such ominous music as we watch the corridor rotate forever. The corridor inside our hearts. This one we get to do 3 times. I always wondered why you couldn't make it roll and fall into that hole, but I feel like it might get stuck. This must be a very elaborate mechanism for this single crank to rotate that entire piece of the structure. Like they carved out part of the cave and put like a fake tunnel there. It isn't until this playthrough that I've realized just how little sense Resident Evil and the Spencer Mansion in particular makes, son. My Luda narrative has never been quite so dissonant. Oh, hey. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, dear God. The final battle is about to take place in this room. Okay, I'm just going to start shooting and praying. Shooting and praying, shooting and praying. He can't hit nothing. I intentionally not using the auto aim because I thought maybe he would just kind of hit them as they came in front of him, because the auto aim doesn't work because you have no fucking hit recovery time. And I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad! That's the best part of this whole fucking ordeal is my calm nature. Serenity now, me and Frank Costanza. I can't even use my healing item because I'm so calm that it's making me not press the buttons in time. Why is it like this? By the time he pulls the gun up, the crow's 100 fucking miles away. God. I can't believe how difficult fighting crows in the non-crow environments is. And I love that it's a 3-second fucking animation that takes control away from my character. My favorite fucking thing in a video game is having control taken away from my character, son. Every time Chris Deltarune tears me out of his chest, son, I'm just delighted. Actually, I am, because I get to float around the reindeer girl's house and get all that lore. All that rich reindeer girl lore is made known to me. Have you played Deltarune yet? Stop watching me play this and go play Deltarune. Try to salvage your Sunday evening. You should probably play Undertale first, too, since there's a lot of characters and themes carried over. Oh, thank God I went through that horrible fucking ordeal for those shotgun shells. Boys, I can rest easy knowing I have more ammo for a gun I'll never fucking find. Gotta take my headphones off because my head's sweaty from being so calm and relaxed. Oh, more snakes, more snakes. There's always more snakes. Okay, what do you got? Eagle. Eagle of East, Wolf of West. Yep. Oh God, please, please, please. Okay. I don't have to reload my save because I'm not poisoned. Dum-dums. Is that what you're calling me? One dum-dum round. Well, there's that thing. I'm not going back to the mansion, so whatever that is can get over. Wow. Yes, thank you for so generous with these various ammos I'm finding. At least they gave me a few flame rounds, as hard as that is to say. All right, we're finally lab bound. I think my head's cooled off just enough that I can put my headphones back on before the sound inexplicably cuts out on them. Obviously. Okay, somehow we actually made it down here, although there's no ink ribbon device in here. Once again, that's what they call typewriters, son. The ink ribbon device. You've never heard that? What part of Arklay Mountains are you from? Here, let's eat my double green herb we were saving for just this situation. Alright, we got some mixing to do. Officially hit 100. I'm not going to bother loading that little bit of fuel into the flamethrower just yet, just yet. Is this what we're taking down here? Yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it. Because I'm tired of this shit. I don't have any lab keys or anything here, do I? No. I do not. I do not. Okay. Yep. Let me guess, let me guess, let me guess. How are you sucking up all of these fucking magnet bullets? Are dum-dum rounds just weaker in this version? Is that what it is? Thank God we get to load a save and go, well, we don't have to deal with the crows this time. We learned our lesson. We counted them crows. We counted them as a huge pain in the ass, so that'll save us some time in our lives. That'll save us some heartache. I guess the main thing the Colt Python's good for in this particular instance is blowing up zombies, because they're still one-shot zombies. It's like the only thing you can do. Apparently they nerfed the piss out of it at some point. Okay. Love, by the way, the fact that they don't give you a save point right inside the lab. And then immediately put poison enemies right past it. As always, it's just the fucking best. The fucking best. You can't use that because you ain't turned the correct degrees. The more I play this, the more I hate classic Resident Evil. I wish it was in first person and there were a bunch of swamp billies that were immortal because of moss trying to make me eat shitty spoiled food in an unskippable cutscene. God, I hate Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 2. That's the only good Resident Evil. Maybe 4. Okay, okay. See? I could spit hateful liquids too. It's not just you guys. I think one of the benefits is that they don't blow up, which means they don't shit babies out after they die. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Hey, the MO discs. I wonder if they're all here in the lab. We'll just have to hope. Hey, a power room key. These are all things that I'll eventually need to have. Apparently the strange marking was the words power room key. I 100% expected a spider to be immediately around that corner to make me lose my mind. Let's see who's waiting downstairs. Poison enemy right around the corner. Oh, have I got something for you? Shit, Lord, have I got something for you? We finally figured out the point of the dum-dum round Magna. Is for crow humbling. Oh no! He teleported! It's cheating! Michael fucking Myers! Never cheated so hard. Every camera angle is bad for fighting crows. I've learned recently. Where the fuck are... Oh no! It's a horror! It's become true survival horror! Why? Oh no, I hit the reload button. Did it actually work? Oh, Jesus. Come on. Trying to lure me into a false sense of security, are you? Where are you? Okay. I can't believe you things are the most threatening enemy in the game somehow, but you are. But you are. Alright, well, I got the power room key, so I can immediately go through here. Yes, I will. Discard the useless key. Okay. I am enjoying this RPD music. Thank fucking Christ, that didn't hit me. You can't even one-shot a dog with this pissant magnum. Have I mentioned recently that I've been put through some fucking shit? I don't know what just happened to my bullets, and I don't care. It looks like I've suddenly got 1,000,000 of them. Okay. I don't give a shit. I didn't even cheat. The game cheated for me. Just like that episode of Dexter's Lab with that robot that Dexter had decommissioned, and Dee Dee decided to reactivate him, and he followed her around to school and made her cheat on her tests. If I could turn it into a Dexter's Lab anecdote, then it doesn't count as cheating. Everyone agrees. Wow, 7. I could almost pull the trigger completely down before it runs out of fuel with 7. They're like, fine, here's 23. Wow. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The good times never cease. Honestly, I would feel more bad about this whole extra dumb round spawning if we didn't know that they're completely fucking worthless in actual combat. Let's see, how are we going about this? Let's bring you. I guess I'll store you for now. So I am about to save. Alright, let's get to exploring the lab. See if I can somehow manage to lose my mind for a change. Well, look at you. Beautiful. Is there? I'm more interested in the item sitting on top of it. That's good, but I don't actually need it right this second. Woohoo, I don't actually need it. Alright, you gotta be careful with this puzzle. This is how they get you. This is one of them how they get you puzzles. Don't step on the button. If I push this way, I don't think Chris can actually get behind it. Classic box pushing action. We're finally getting back to that classic Resident Evil that everybody knows and everybody needs. Nope. Not quite. Not quite. We're peeping through with an overhead view. Because a Redfield's gotta do what a Redfield's gotta do. Biohazard. Alright. Let's see if I was good enough. Seems like it. Surely there won't be anything terrible in here. Other than these dead bodies, of course. Okay. You want me to have it that bad? I guess I'll pick it up. If I had a Mo disc, son, we just got to find the Larry and Curly discs to go with it. What's in here? Oh, hey. What a fun room. Okay. It worked out, and nobody complains. Oh boy. Can't remember if there's any hidden shit in here. All we know that is nothing special. I mean, there is the old-fashioned computer, son. Oregon Trail getting loaded in real time. John and Ada. Forever. I bet they're together right now having a malt milkshake with 2 straws. Oh yeah. Chris gets hyped when he's typing. Hype type. Redemption. Good work, Chris. You're a credit to your people, that being stars. Even if the nemesis disagrees. Spooky monsters, snakes. I forgot I have an excess of dum-dum rounds, so I can be more liberal with my snake destruction. You know what? I don't think I need that right this second. Woohoo, not quite what I needed. Someone used this recently. It's got recency by, hey, a first aid spray, son. What a rare treat. Mortal wounds. Bonus snake tried to get me. I don't think there's an item behind this other than a snake that could have potentially been in my boots. Woody understands. God, every dog room has got to be this. Endless nightmare. Jesus. It's exhausting. This has been an exhausting playthrough. Is it the same for you, crowd? I guess you can just skip ahead. Nothing special. It says. Not even missed 1998 during that bizarre summer. Nothing wants to kill me in this room. I'm so shocked. Unfamiliar physics symbols. You mean any physics symbols, Chris Redfield? Oh, 16 to give you 1 extra. Can I call for a pizza pie? Guess not. The other battery that I have to have. Glad I checked that corner. It'd be so embarrassing if we got to the rooftop escape elevator and I didn't have that battery. What would Barry and Jill think? Yeah, I've thrown out all logic and reason as far as my inventory goes. We're officially in don't give a fuck status. In fact, let's just bring a damn heel with us. Another rarity for the Tidfay channel. Go ahead and pop in there. God damn it, why were you right there? Past the screen transition. Okay, somehow we're still... If I wasn't fine, I was just going to keep playing and just suck down heals as I went. God, I miss the Chimeras. They're normally in this room. I never thought I'd miss the Chimeras, as bitchin' as they were. One crow? I counted. Fantastic. It's quite big to blow up the lab. Thanks, Chris, for explaining how electricity works. God, we're so close to the end. I'm so over this shit, so I'm so glad how close we are to the end. Save just in case something goes horribly wrong in this upcoming room.
Chris, if Brad is in the helicopter, get in contact with him by any means.
Sorry for making you wait.
Chris!
Are you there?
I'm sorry.
Apparently Chris couldn't see Rebecca because she wasn't at eye level. And now an awkward elevator ride with Enrico, son. Not since Ray and Oscar has there been such an awkward elevator ride.
I didn't know you were still alive.
Wesker! Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion, then kill the root.
Listen, he's coming for us.
Who is it? Is someone there?
Get away!
I'm Chris of Alpha Team. I've come to rescue you.
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
He's after STARS members.
I know. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die. I didn't know you were still alive.
Son, apparently Brad's finally getting his revenge for all those injustices in the STARS office.
Okay, now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation.
Let's go. Oh, that was great. Yes, please do something for me, temporarily.
What could anyone do? No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do? Listen, he's coming for us. Get away!
Really, thank you.
I don't know what to say. That was so perfectly scripted. I can't add anything. No notes. No notes. Yeah, ultimate bioweapon. What a miserable death, it's true. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
My God!
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble.
It's dangerous. Don't touch it.
There you go. You tell him, Chris. Oh no, Enrico. Still in the elevator. And it's still awkward.
I wonder if everybody is...
Barry, where's Barry?
We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices.
It must be a STARS radio. It's a little bit broken, but it might still be usable. I'll take it with me.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last. But it's a strange place, isn't it? Is this a meeting room or something?
What's umbrella?
Well, apparently we just left Rebecca sitting on the ground outside the elevator, and now she's slid off like a dog scratching his ass to go activate the triggering system. Now let's go ahead and put together our final inventory. So the things that we definitely going to want to need to have I guess we should take the rocket launcher and just hope to hell it works. Okay, we're going to need this battery. We're going to need some heals. And that ought to cover us at least for a bit. At least for a bit. I'm hoping if we shoot the tyrant on the roof with that rocket launcher, he just immediately one-shots him. And we had 9 ink ribbons left, son, as an homage to everyone's favorite PlayStation Final Fantasy.
Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 1.
Apparently room 1, it's not doing too good. That's like pod 6. I hear those guys are all jerks in pod 6, though.
Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected.
All right, let's see who we rescue. Are we finally going to meet Jill for the first time? Is she the one that's going to be in here?
Security breach detected in room 1.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. don't go out alone.
I have to prepare something. Would you like to go ahead?
It looks like a power room, but I'm not sure. How about you? Did you find something?
He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the wound is abnormally large.
Ladies first.
Well, there you go. And then there was Wesker. Why are Wesker and Rebecca so bad off this playthrough?
Security breach detected in room
I didn't know if maybe they hid an item in the toilet.
Security breach detected in room 1.
All right, Wesker, slide your ass out of here.
Security breach detected in room 1.
If you let that snake bite me, Rebecca, I'm gonna be super fucking pissed, just so you know. Just so you know. Yep. 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 I wish the cutscenes were longer. I wish Peter Jackson was here to release the unedited director's cut version of these cutscenes. 7 hours. Somehow I didn't get poisoned.
Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 1.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
Security breach detected in room 1.
How are you gonna get up the ladder if you don't use your legs, Rebecca? If you don't use your legs.
Security breach detected in room 1.
Oh, look who's back. Look who's back and trying to act like they're my friend. I like your aura of death that surrounds you, by the way.
In room 1.
God damn it.
Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 1.
Well, let's see what the battery became. I prayed for a second that it would be the shotgun. I wonder where the shotgun was. What obvious item I missed in my random flailing and ranting.
There is
security breach detected in room 1.
That must be the computer.
Security breach detected in room 1.
What happened?
Security breach detected in room 1.
What?
Security breach detected in room 1.
You'll see.
What?
He's after Stars
Security
members.
breach
There's no
detected
escape.
in room 1.
I see.
Security breach detected in room
I like how in this version of the playthrough, all the STARS members seem to have survived in one form or another, and we just kind of keep bumping into each other awkwardly.
Security breach detected.
All right. See if we can't get whoever the hell's flying the helicopter, since Brad is here, both betraying us and trying to escape with us. Let's see. Somehow we won. We just did scrape by, boys. What a beautiful ending with apparent rumble features. Because the ending cinematic had the jitters there at the end, boys. Charlie, Inez, Gregory, Linda, Eric, Jason. Y'all did a good job. I think half of them are Power Rangers. Kamiya Hideki. Everything, every sin can be laid at that man's feet. Can I skip this? I can't. All right. Well, I have to say, that was an interesting experience. The bitching and moaning, that's just part of the game, son. Nah, I wish things had gone better. I wish we hadn't encountered the poison bug. But on the plus side, we got the dum-dums overflow if glitch, I think it's known as, son. We put in the Redfield code to get them dum-dum rounds. Where do you think the shotgun was? That's good bait for a comment. But, yeah. Here we go. It was quite the experience. I had to start editing and get this uploaded. And then you crowd will be sitting there being like, man, it's so nice to have a 10P video worth watching, son. What a rare treat. Also, Inoue Takayuki was just the cockpit. I don't know what that means in regards to making a video game, but he did a good job. Movie. Watanabe Hiroaki did all the movies, son. See, this is why you should be able to skip the credits, so you ain't got to listen to me vamp. Design was nobody. So the game designed itself. Resident Evil is naturally occurring, just like a biohazard sometimes is. Han Mamasako publicity. He's like, yes, I please ask that you don't play my game and yell at it anymore. It's bad publicity. I'm just curious to see what my final stats are. It won't take into account the many, many times I died. Or reloaded in a huff. Givesco, that's no shit. It was supposed to be in the middle there. Gives no shit co LTD did special effects. Also, the opening thing was just terror. I think that's the name of the opening to Fight Club, Terror Center. And it starts out inside of Edward Norton's brain and then slowly pans out to show that Brad Pitt has a gun in his mouth. Or spoilers, he's holding a gun in his own mouth and pretending that it's Brad Pitt doing it. But who amongst us hasn't been in that scenario before? Oh, I guess that was part of the Seamless HD project. That was part of this randomizer. Hey, who the hell is that? Because it ain't Chris Redfield. Who's this asshole that showed up right at the end? To scoff at my 18 saves. I don't care for you, sir. I don't care for you at all. Yeah, he's a tough guy, all right. Tough to look at. Find closet. Or I could just teleport in there. Like a hero. Tell you what, I feel bad. Let me show you what the alternate costume in this version of the game looks like. Oh, I didn't mean to do this, but we can just cheat, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I thought this was the actual changing room. This is just the lead up to the changing room. I hear you, which means I actually... Do I have the key in my inventory? I can't believe I went to show you all a bonus. Oh, we finally got the mini-me. Lightweight machine gun, you say? Oh, I guess we should change clothes first. Old clothes. I'd love to change my outfit, thank you. And there you go. I guess Chris was a pilot in the Air Force. More like the Chair Force. Let's go obliterate some chimeras and finally end this playthrough. Very satisfying. Big guns kick the hell out of you, son. Let's try something. Let's see. I need that, I'm trying to figure out which one of these takes me to that room where the black tiger is. I wanted to see if I could unload on him, but I don't recall what the exact name of that room is. All right, here's the gallery, so it must be whatever's past this L passage. Satisfaction. Let's get to a good camera angle to end the damn video on. Remember, there are dogs in here. There's still dogs in here. They ain't happy. They ain't happy. You still are going to drag this out, huh? Yep. Even with this gun. Okay. Fun and laughs were had and shared. But finally it all ends, son. You're the brave bomber for making it through this terrible playthrough, son. You're the bravest bomber of all.